Oh yeah, why not? Let's just do this BS. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. That's the whole thing. That's the whole look. Hi guys. I'm not prepared for this at all. I was just at a bar. Let me turn this down. There should be no reason we're hearing that. Hello, hello, hello. Hello everybody. How are you? How is everybody today? Good. Where's Bane? This is actually, yeah, guys, so let me rep real quick if you don't know who I am. Why the fuck are you on at midnight watching me? Let me rep real quick. This is my buddy, one of my good friend, Tom. You might have heard of him. This is a shirt from his TeePublic store. It says, "Where's Bane?" And it's a picture of Ben Mendelsohn looking for Bane. And if from The Dark Knight Rises, and if you check in the back or on my boob, you can see in the background, there he is. There's Bane. And I'll put a link to their TeePublic store in my description page. If anyone wants that, basically you go to Gamefully Unemployed and you can find all this cool Tom swag. What up, guys? How's the audio? How's my terrible audio? I forget which one is the microphone. Is this better or worse? Can you guys hear me if I do this? Versus... Oh no, well, I just changed it. Does this make any difference? I can't hear anything. Here's what I'll have to do to check. Yeah, it did. Okay. Audio fine, audio fine, audio fine. Well, thank you guys. Audio is fine, just like me. Yeah, head on over up to VideoDrew.blurf, VideoDrew.club, because that's where you can find the ways that you can donate and have your questions read out loud. Hold on, I'm saving and publishing because I was having some trouble with it. If you guys know Streamlabs and you know me, then you'll know that there's been some problems today. And I am very, very upset now. Oh, the things I do for you. The things I do for all of us. Okay, let me get my alert box thing. Yeah, I don't need a tutorial on it because I've already done all your stupid tutorials and it never, ever works. Okay, so I'm going to change this background color to be something a little bit more true-like. We're going to launch this. Sure. It's something I guess I can do technically. Technically, I guess I could share my screen. I could do this thing, but I don't think it would work. Hold on, let me do a test pledge. There we go. Okay, so that at least is working. And I want to die. Okay, so saving. I'm also a little sick, which is a fun thing. And don't worry, guys, I'm not even looking at you right now. I'm looking over at my bullshit. How is everyone else doing today? And don't worry, I will get to read it in a second. Okay, so that's working. I hear that little noise. I want you guys to be able to hear that little noise and then also for it to show up on screen. Because I think that would be how we get shit moving over here. There was one more thing I had to do before I started. You see what I mean by I'm behind the times? Hold on. What's going on? No need to be, that was weird. What happened? What's up, Troy? What's up, East Coast, West Coast people in the house? You know what I have? Shinobi, I found this. It got a little bit, got something on it, which I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about because this is a really good card. guess you can't really read it because this doesn't seem to be doing the thing where it, let's see, camera mic output. Yeah, okay. High def. Guys, do I want high def or low def? Oh, high def is great. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. High def. Now we're just looking at me in high def. Anyway, this is a card that Movie Finobi gave me. You can't read it. It says, ugh, I can't even. And it's a picture of a lady. And then it says, what the fuck, Siri? Siri, Siri. Siri, Siri, Twitch, go to YouTube. I hope it's okay that I'm sharing that because that picture meant a lot to me, as you can imagine. Yeah, I mean, way to drag. Yeah, I did get it stained. My bad. I've been gone for a while, though, so I'm actually going to blame that one on my sister. You want to see something really weird I found on my phone today, guys? Before we get into it. Oh, Christopher, those are, if anyone's interested, those cards that that Christopher's talking about, I still have a bunch. They're from the Looney Bin. My sister designed them. They look real cool. If I was better at, like, knowing how to set up all this OBS shit and StreamYard shit, I'd be able to, like, just pop it in there and be like, hey, anyone still wants some of this classic merch? Because I'm just kind of, like, giving it away at this point. I mean, some of it, I have, like, copies of stuff, but some of it's, whatever. Guys, look at this photo that I just found on my phone. Okay, so if anyone wants to know what this is, this was taken without me having any idea. It's a photo of Megan, who's one of the producers of the Schmoedown, with Brendan Hanna. What the hell are they doing? Where did they get my phone? How is this a real picture that exists on here? I'm trying to pull it back out. I don't know. I found that about going through my stuff today, and I messaged Megan being like, hey lady, weird question. Have you ever given the middle finger to my cell phone before while I was somewhere else? And she was like, oh, yeah. Remember when you handed me your phone before going on stage to play? And I was like, I didn't remember that happening. I go into a straight-on blackout phase when I become VideoDrew. So I have no idea what's going on. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to get soda real quick. Okay, and then we're going to start saying hi. Okay. Just repping some Diet Box, which, if I'm being honest with myself, I actually like more than Diet Dr. Pepper. Don't at me. But I've already started getting in that bad habit I got into when I was moving from LA, which is like every drink, there's like a 90% chance I will spill it everywhere, like on the floor, like literally everywhere. And I don't know if that's a sign that I've become too agitated and I should just sort of give up existing, or I don't know what the hell it means. And as always, we will be joined by my makeup tutorials, because I try not to look into a mirror up until the moment I have to get on screen. Oh, I found Parker's cards, by the way. The ones I couldn't find when Saul was over. Oh, look. Ta-da! This is my name. Well, that one reads right. That one's not backwards. That's weird. Did he write my name backwards? Oh, and a weed losange. Don't tell anybody. That's what I'm going to do right now. That might feel a little bit better than existing in my world. Hi. Okay. Root beer and Dr. Pepper each have their times. Look, I feel like my favorite thing in the world, Troy, is Diet Dr. Barks. Actually, like cream soda. Not Dr. Barks. Why did I say Diet? That's a weird mashup. No, my favorite thing is Diet A&W cream soda. I'm so sick, guys. I don't know how I'm supposed to be hosting a panel on zero waste sustainability in the tech like sphere. I'm supposed to be hosting that over at Microsoft. You know Microsoft. I'm hosting it in their Times Square headquarters, or like I guess maybe they're in Columbus Circle. But I'm hosting that on Monday. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be talking about. Can you imagine me like VideoDrew moderating a panel about anything other than being VideoDrew? Sorry, that's going to be a little loud. Because I cannot. And I will not. And I refuse to. So, as they would say, the jury's going to love me. Okay. Time for some makeup lessons, and then we're going to get to playing a game. By the way, who's going to Atlanta? Let's just get a hands up, because, I mean, it's probably not going to happen, I'm guessing, but it might. It just might, my friends. Yeah, I don't want to, like, get too much into the job shit right now, just because, A, you never know who's looking, and B, it might, you know, it might change. Like, I definitely had a struggle this week, but I was also sick, transitioning from one illness to another illness. I was also, why do I put things in my mouth right before I live stream? Is that a cool thing? Is that content? Why do I touch my mic? There's a big learning curve going on that I'm somehow falling down. So, yeah, I'm supposed to actually, I could get your guys' help on this. I'm supposed to be making a video, and it's due pretty soon, on who I think is going to win the Atlanta match. Now, given that I don't give a shit, what should I say? And remember, this is going to be, like, official. This is an order from Christian. Blue medical top. Oh, no, that's something I own now. I have scrubs like JD. I got scrubs. That's a hot look. Remember when I was just starting out Schmoedown and I did that call to action reaction video or interview with Spence and I forget what's his that one didn't go as well. What's his dude's name? Someone help me out because I really like them. I can't think of their name right now. Girl, do it. You guys are actually getting such a hot tip into what my life looks like when I try to put on makeup. Most people who do makeup tutorials on the internet actually know what they're doing. Me, I'm just doing this because it's the first time I've seen a camera all day. I look like shit. Where's Bane? What? So, if you want to start things up. Okay. The thing is, I think Bateman probably will win. Again, coming into this kind of blind, I just think he's scary. You guys know what I think of it. I mean, I think he's a wonderful person, but he's scary. And I wouldn't be surprised if he had some weird tactic to get under Merle's skin that goes far beyond, like what he's just done this week. That, if anything, seems to have drawn the Horseman closer. I mean, in terms of base knowledge, hey, Christopher, thank you for saying I look fine, but I don't feel so goddamn pretty. Hey, Dylan. Oh, my God, you were. See? Hey, sorry, Dylan. Dylan. For some reason, you don't look like a Dylan, so I have absolutely no excuse. Shout out to Dylan, the professional therapist who gave me my very first interview for anything Schmoedown related. Really helpful sesh. I was going to say, though, is that whole idea of TV Drew that I kind of abandoned, but may one day bring back. Sure, every time I hit the mic, it makes a fun noise. She was fun. She had a whole backstory that I was kind of creating as I went along. Remember baby Justin? You guys don't know what I'm talking about. Please check out the call to actions. At one point, I'll stop sucking on this fucking thing, and it's going to sound less disgusting. That's funny. You do not look like a discounted Ethan Irwin. But Ethan Irwin looks like an Ethan Irwin, and you don't look like a Dylan. Sorry, that's how my brain works. This should be clear cut, and everyone understands where I'm coming from with this, right? Were you really off the clock, Dylan? I feel like you weren't. I feel like you were really, you sort of had my number. But TV Drew was real into doing makeup in front of the internet. And, I don't know how much of that was like, at what point I was like, that's too much makeup, or at what point I was just like, oh, hey, this is as close as I'm going to get to a mirror for a while. Because I don't actually look in mirrors very often, if you can believe it. I know. With what good care she takes of herself, it's surprising. What is her secret? Drugs. But, what's her secret? Don't look in her book bag. Because also, like, what kind of 35-year-old has a book bag? Bonnie is a rock star. Yep. Steampunk character. VideoDrew. Oh, the talkies Drew. Well, that's a fine kettle of fish. What's funny about that third canister of hairspray was that was officially as much hairspray as I think I had. I mean, you guys don't understand. I ran around today like a crazy person, agitated the way that they say sailors, you know, when they have cabin fever for too long. That's the kind of agitated I am, because I haven't left my house, and I don't leave my house. And I don't even think it's agoraphobia anymore. I just think I don't like reality. Snap back to reality. Oh, here comes gravity. Oh, da, da. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to just use these first 30 minutes like a real Mark Maron style podcast to vent about all the things. We're going to talk like normal, and then we'll get to studying, and then you guys will all be happy. Continuing. Oh, what's spilled? Oh, gross. My hands are all sticky. But as she puts that stickiness right on top of her eyeball. What's spilled? I think, going back to my first idea here. Ow! This is like that one time I played that one video game when I was just first starting out, and I got so scared. You guys remember that? I screamed super loud. So it would be great though if and I'm literally not saying this just to get cash dollars, because you guys know that I have nothing better to do with my time anyway. This is what I do for fun and fancy. But if I can't read all these messages at once and do makeup, clearly. But if you send your questions over via VideoDrew.club, which is, it's just a Streamlabs. What it is like I've got a pro account to Streamlabs, but you donate the same way, and you can watch the live stream from over there and see the whole text box thing. Like you can actually, I think you can actually pull out the chat tab from this live stream. And yeah. Let's see. I haven't gone to VideoDrew.club for a hot minute. So let's see if it's working. If not, then I fucked it up. Let's see how this is going. Oh. Yeah, it seems to work. And there's a chat, and there's this, and there's that. So yeah, feel free to go over there. I'm going to be doing stuff over there and be writing a question and a tip. And that way I can see what's going on, and I can actually hear you guys better because I'll get an alert. You might not be able to hear it, but I will be getting one. Hey, Christopher, that's cool. If you want to live off the grid, I can find a way to, I was actually thinking about doing this anyway because of my new bosses, but cryptocurrency blurf. Also, wait, let's pause. Christopher, how do you survive? I'm not asking that sarcastically. I'm interested. Are you like off the grid, or are you into cryptocurrency? Because I'm thinking about setting up like one of those cryptocurrency tip things. Hey, Mike. My hands are so sticky now. What's funny though is I actually got my ass out of the house today. Like an hour and a half ago, I was like, just fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this. About all the StreamYard stuff. Like you guys should see what I'm like literally tearing my hands off right now about it. And I went down to my sister's bar, which anyone who came to the New York show will remember, hopefully. And there was a bunch of people there, like a friend of mine, probably my best friend here, Lev, a couple other people, and everyone was like trying to talk and like get my attention and be, have me be social. I was like very clearly being antisocial, like I wasn't meaning to, but it was like a pretty fucking rude thing to do, honestly. Because like people were introducing me to their friends. Oh, hey, what's your deal? And I was like, nah, too busy. I'm famous on the internet. Have to go freak out about that some more because I don't have my text stream up right. And I was having no fun. And then I realized I'm like kind of sick. That wasn't the meatiest of phlegmy coughs, but it was performative. So I'm jumping around all over the place. I guess here's the first question. What should I be focusing on besides, just doing these things and making them consistent in order to, get more views, followers? If everyone can see, you probably did see that I started uploading some videos onto YouTube that are not live streams. Hey, Mike, it's not her bar. She just works there, but I call it her bar. It's like literally across the street from our house. Christopher, that's great. That's a pretty, no disrespect to that kind of money. I wish I had $2,000 on me right now. But how do you like get it out? If you don't have bank cards, you have to go and like show your ID at do you have like checks? And I'm really interested in this. She says, as if she's moderating a panel on, again, anything except movie trivia. But I am interested in this because my sister doesn't like have checks. She has no idea how to get checks. So when it's time to pay rent every month, like that's a whole fun thing to go through. It's like a whole comedy of errors. But how do people get money these days? Do you find yourself using cards? Do you find yourself using cash? Do you tip people online on crypto stuff? Because this will help me sort of figure out what I'm doing, the best way to like utilize content production. And then as you guys know, and I'm still looking for help, some people definitely offered their time, but I think what's frustrating about dealing with me right now is, oh, hey, Movie Fanobi, let's see, the feeling just said, just say hi. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, so what Movie Fanobi did was just send me a donation, but you know what it didn't do? It didn't appear on screen, and that's fucking frustrating because there was a whole message and it was really sweet, and like I want to be able to show it, or not show it as whoever may or may not want. But it's really, really frustrating to me that I can't seem to hold on. First of all, I need this. Let's see. Alert, donations, read out loud. Enabled. Why did it get disabled? Okay. Okay. I guess if I had custom CMS, I'd be able to do this. Close font settings, alert variations. Okay. I mean, clearly I don't know what I'm doing here. And every time I do this, I am literally taking sound away from you guys and fucking everything up. So, there we go. You guys can't hear any of those. That's annoying. Guys, I'm just pressing out buttons right now. If you've just joined us, go to YouTube. That's a nice one. Yeah, today's gonna be it's gonna be kind of frustrating, so bear with me, y'all. And then I'm gonna relaunch it. Test some shit out. Okay. That should work. Okay, okay. All right. Alert donation duration. Okay. So, that being said, everything's changed. Going back to go say hi. I also got paid under the table. Hold on. Right now, blah, blah. And guys, this is not, I'm not frustrated because you guys aren't doing enough or doing enough. You clearly are. I'm frustrated because I can't get it working and it looks like a real roughshod operation. And that bothers me. You know, because again, I'm like, have upgrades to all these accounts. I'm clearly just sitting on a lot of ways that I could be utilizing my stuff better. And the fact that I can't, like the fact that I can't teach myself. And I don't like, I always say that I'm not good at tech, but it's kind of like the way I say I'm bad at movie trivia. I'm pretty good at tech. Like for a girl who is not like a tech, like STEM girl, like I'm good at figuring out how, like, you know, your HDMI ports or like how to AirPlay and stuff like that. Like I'm good for I surprise people with my deafness when it comes to tech stuff. So this thing has become my like white whale. The fact that I can't seem to get the banners or like have the donations show up or just like have this other website that's kind of like a Streamlabs all in one. It's very, very frustrating. And also probably not where I like my time's best spent. It's probably best spent hiring, like getting my thoughts together, hiring a producer with some of the money you guys have been, oh, that's cool. Just a nice shot of my fingers. Some of the money you guys have been generously donating. And then honestly, I should just be focusing on upping the subscriber numbers, which has nothing to do really with Streamlabs and the rest of it, because you guys have been so generous in paying out of stuff out of your own pocket. My dad is sending me like a gaming PC, and it looks like I do have a desk actually even. So like, I'm good. You guys have been great. Right now I need to focus on getting those numbers up, which means posting consistently, doing some other kinds of content. And exactly. Hey, Movie Finobi. Exactly. I have a creative mind. Exactly. However, I hate the idea, and it's like it's one of those stereotypes that's real true about the manic pixie thing, which is like, I don't want to be like, I want to teach myself stuff. Like, you guys think I haven't been watching the tutorials. Oh, I have. It's just, I can't do CSS. The widget overlay stuff doesn't work. I mean, it's all this like techno bullshit that I'm bad at, but I have watched all the tutorials. I can't seem to intuitively like teach it to myself. I have Photoshop and Adobe and all these things. I don't like know how to make banners or graphics or overlays that look good. Hell, I can't even like set up the TeePublic shops or like my own merch shops so like it looks good. It's pretty freaking frustrating because I want to focus on this as like not a career, you know, like I want to focus on this as being something I don't just do because it is fun. I want to like do it because this is my community. I want to do it because I need to learn some things about movies, and I want to do it because frankly it's better than anything else I could be doing with my time. It's like a creatively freeing endeavor, she says as she bitches to a camera for 24 minutes and 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those guys at the bar are like, hey, where's Drew at right now? I think she's having fun streaming. 32, 33, 24 minutes and 35 seconds of just bitching. That's cool. Frame rate, sound cutting out. Okay, hold on. Ugh. Is that better? Is that better? Hold on. Is that better? That's an audio that works. Internal microphone built-in, default. Okay, headphones, speaker, default multi-aggregate. Were you guys able to hear that noise that I just played? Now audio is worse? God damn it. Okay. Okay, hold on. Is this better? Is this better? Speaker. Hey, so can you guys hear me? Do I need to fucking pick this up anymore? Basically, I try to, what I try to do, I was like, well, you know, because I could just go rabbit hole after rabbit hole after rabbit hole. So what I did was download it. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Saul just messaged me that the thing's better. I downloaded, you know, OBS and whatever, and I was like, wait, now I have to do Soundflower so I can make sure that the audio is being mixed with my external audio, and like the external camera being mixed with, you know. And Streamlabs has been really good about this, but like apparently I might not be able to be on Streamlabs forever because whatever. Saul, just join the chat, dude. Why I would like to share my screen, but I don't want Saul to kill me in my sleep. But she almost did the other night. Hey Saul, join the live stream. Stop being a weird pussy. I mean, I don't mean that like derogatorily. I just mean like as if you had a weird one. You know, stop being that version of yourself. Yikes, I see nothing. Hold on. Rick says he sees nothing. Come on in. Is there video issues from anyone else? Let's see. Can you see the stream? Let's see. I'm gonna have. Sorry, I have to go send this to Rick Hong because Rick might be coming on. Oh yeah, special guest. But then what I need to do is invite him on via creating a link. Boop. This link. So okay, cool. So I guess now we have a thing where it's like until Rick gets here, I can just bitch about whatever. And by Rick, I mean Tom. You guys know Tom. How good was Tom? What's this movie, this wish list? Oh, yeah, there's my wish list. There's my wish list. How cute is that? Shift up bars, whatever. Yeah, but that doesn't, you know, that doesn't do anything. I need to put that, like, again, that needs to be something people can, like, click onto. Where's Bane? Am I insane or did this shirt read backwards and now it's reading forwards? Let Rick know if he frees if and use babysitter. Well, Drew, okay, Christopher, it was nice to talk to you tonight. Sorry that my attention is clearly all over the place as I am. But good to see you. Welcome, Corey. Who's Corey? Sup? Anyone help me with OBS? People have offered to, honestly, but I've been so flustered. I mean, what it is with OBS is I don't know if OBS can direct to StreamYards, which then directs to YouTube. And I'm like, don't really trust myself or like in the non-intuitive format of OBS to like, you know, this whole like scene image capture, you know, like these different things. Like it seems like I really have to like understand what's going on there in order to get this up to a place where I wouldn't need StreamYards, if that makes sense, because StreamYards just really helps me easily grab a video or like share my screen and you guys can hear the audio and everything. I don't really see how I can just intuitively do that with OBS on a Mac. But we shall see. And also, I don't know why I've decided this needs to be done like today, like in the next like 24 hours, or else like, I don't know, the bus is going to blow up. Or the boat for the sequel. Another thing I do right now is go to YouTube. So also, the thing is, when I have my camera this far away and it's like the computer's this far, I have a really hard time. I guess I could like try to pop out this comment chat. I have a hard time keeping up with the comments and reading them while like not being like, So it's a OBS, or are they? Has the baby started breathing yet? Oh my God, no. No, there was something very wrong with that baby. So wait, guys, let's go back. Let's go back for a second. Merle versus Bateman. Who do we got our money on? Who do we got our money on for that? Is Rick here? Oh, hey Rick, join in. I sent you a little link. Did you get it? I texted you a link to the Streamlabs thing. Hold on, let me privately message you. Private chat. Hold on, how do I just send it just to Rick's? Hold on. I can send this to everyone, but then everyone's going to try to join in, and it's not for that. Okay, hold on. I'm going to try to message you privately, but I don't know if that's going to work. Now, this is literally only for Rick's. Oh, yeah. Hey, what up? Really only for Rick's. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, what up? Only for Rick's. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, what up?
Oh, wow, we have like a weird...
Yeah. You're going to need to find headphones, I think.
Oh, let me go get some. Hold on.
It's Tom. Oh, good. Someone distract me from how miserable and overwhelmed I feel. So you guys said Merle, Bateman. Ooh, it's pretty caught between the middle. Why? I think Merle has it on base knowledge, and I know he's like hard to ruffle, but Bateman's like, I wouldn't put past Bateman to poison somebody. And I mean that like in the way that he probably like would be very flattered to know that I mean that. So, do you think Bateman's gonna get flustered before the match? Like, you think that's it? Because I know everyone says like these live events are harder. I can't imagine doing a live event. But then again, I can't really imagine doing any of this. It just seems to happen when I go into a blank out space where Brendan Hanna takes pictures with my phone. Oh, guys, I'm so excited that Rick is here. And guys, another thing I know I'm bad at, because I've been so terrible about everything lately, is I know that this means that I've gone real downhill in terms of doing Patreon stuff. And like pretty soon I want to get to the point where that doesn't suck as bad. What's fun too is this is the first time me and Rick, Ricky Tommy, are going to be able to sort of deep dive into our post-match analysis, because we haven't done that yet. So I'm really excited.
Shaggy?
Hi. Hello. What is
Shaggy?
that?
Shaggy?
What's that from? Is that from Littlefoot? Can you hear me? No. Rick, I can't imagine how many dolls you just have in your house. It's impressive.
Well, this is an Asian doll.
But I was going to say, is it from that movie? Not Abominable, not Littlefoot, but the third one that came out last year. It's not from a movie. It's not from. No, did I lose you?
And it's from Abominable.
Abominable, the third one. I knew it. I mean, I wouldn't get any points, but I knew it. I technically knew what we were talking about. I knew it was from that movie. But no, I'm really impressed by your amount of your doll situation. The only one I got with me right now. My little Pennywise. Oh wait, and this beautiful sloth that my friend Vernon
I like
sent it. Thank you. Up until a couple years ago, I had a bunch of like dope puppets and shit in my house at all times. Hold on, let me get more comfortable. This blanket, I mean this pillow, by the way, awesome looking. I don't know where Rick just went. It says Nightcrawler. Where's Bane? Okay. So if you're just joining us, oof, sorry for you. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Cool. So what we're gonna do is let's have our first. We didn't get a chance really to do this, but let's get some little post game analysis. You can hear me? No? Is this not working?
I just keep getting the weird like delay.
Huh. I wonder why. Through my audio source, like it's just doing it. Or are you watching on the YouTube thing? That's probably why.
Oh, that's what it is. Hold on. That's why.
Guys, see? I'm not bad at tech. I'm not bad at tech. I understand some things. You guys.
Now we're good.
Yeah. You know what it was like? It was like, I'm really good at tech. This is why this whole StreamYards thing is bugging me out, or Streamlabs.
Oh no, I know. It's like, what's going on here? I was like,
By the way,
am I having like?
The more time you hang out with me, the more like life goes into retrograde. Like I am, my like astrology sign is just Mercury in retrograde. It's just like the symbol for it is just like a big like 404 not found.
Are you back in the cold?
I'm back in the cold. I'm so unhappy to be here, folks.
You were in nice weather here
for like 2 weeks. I spent like a whole 2 weeks out there. I'm sorry we didn't get a hangout.
I didn't realize that you were here for an extra week.
Yeah, me neither. What happened was somebody started talking shit, and then I was like, "Well, I've got to go see like my boy Vinny play," because
I should have come out for that, but I had plans. Had I known that he was playing, I would have come for that.
Well, also you don't. That's so sweet, but you don't like need to. You haven't known him since he was 19 years old. I mean, Vinny's just the fact that,
but he's a cool dude.
He's the coolest dude.
I like him.
He's the coolest dude. What was really funny about our match, I think, a little bit, was that a lot of people came in, like the announcers, just knowing you as Rick, like friends with Christian, like, you know, Rick from After, but like, you know, so if you watch the match, like at first, like everyone's like, oh, I've done red carpets with him. This guy knows his stuff. And then you show up and you just completely just blow everybody's minds. I would have to say, I think everyone's pretty impressed with your character work.
It's still work in progress. So
I mean, my first match was against Brendan Hanna of all people, and it was brutal. Like if you watched actually what I did that first match, like how I talked, like what I said, like it's not anything like what I ended up with, but I worked. I like, you know, manufactured it and like kept responding to it, and I don't know. How'd you feel up there?
It was just trying to figure out how to stay in character and everything. And then, did you see the video of the two guys that did the reaction to our match?
I watched don't know what several of them.
So it was funny.
I'm like the one person subscribing to all the, of course, everyone. Yeah. Why? Which one guys are these?
God, I can't remember who they were. I'll have to figure out which, but they were really funny. Hold on, let me see if I can figure out which guys.
Cinefanatics, probably.
I'm
just gonna go on and say that.
They were it was funny to watch them watch us because they were just like, yeah, we don't know who this Rick Hahn guy is, and it's like he hasn't said anything yet. And I'm like, exactly.
Oh,
like,
yeah, I did see that
that's the
one.
whole
Where it's
point.
like, oh, he hasn't said anything yet. But like, oh man. First of all, like when I first started doing this, like there were no commenters on my side. That everyone was like, she's annoying and weird. And within like 2 or 3 games, as we found our footing and like our rhythm as like as a group, or like as me and Tom, like audience opinion real changed. And then I could tell from like this time, even just like walking out in the responses, like everything I said got a big laugh. And then like reading the YouTube comments, I was like, oh yeah, like it took a couple episodes, but I found something that works.
No.
And
Like,
I think our dynamic was really fucking funny. You guys can tell us.
All your comments were, oh, there we go. All your comments were, oh, love her. She's my favorite. She's so fast. She's so funny. Other than the one guy's like,
oh, that one guy.
Just the one guy.
One guy, and saying literally she's annoying, which as like a chick on the internet, I'm like, really? That's all you got? This is an amazing community if all you got is she's annoying, and then 20 people go and drag him. Like a bunch of people like, how dare you? My best thing, actually, I'm gonna make a new banner. Hold on. I'm gonna make a new banner.
Wait, what's your shirt?
Oh, okay, hold on. We're driven by Rick Hahn.
And if you guys want to donate to her thing for me asking what her shirt is,
just do it. Subscribe to @Rick Hahn. I'm gonna make this little ticker.
No, I'm just curious what the comment.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you in a hot second.
Cool.
Let's see, example banners. Blah blah. Rick Hahn. That noise made a boop noise. What does that mean, though? Because now I have to go toggle switches. Oh, man. Thank you, Mufinobi. He just said, and again, this thing didn't stay up long enough, but it said, welcome to Rick. Guys, what happened to the thing where it read the things out loud? Am I crazy? That used to be a thing. It used to read them out loud, at least to me. Oh, no. Guys, let's see. Enabled. Let's see. Why can't I hear them?
And Movie Finobi, we always love all your support.
Oh my God, Movie Finobi's the best. Like, I feel really bad because I've been so cranky today, but he's been offering to try to teach me Streamlabs and.
Oh, where's Bane? That's awesome.
Not only where's Bane, but it is specifically from your predecessor, the other Tom, from his website or his podcast network called Gamefully Unemployed. By the way, Bane is right there in the background. So,
Bane.
That's Bane.
I am Bane.
You think the darkness helps you? I was more.
Actually, I really like Dark Knight Rises.
Oh yeah, me too. I think it gels together more cohesively than the rest of them, and that's saying something considering how many like side quests that movie had.
Because I like the fact that they incorporated how Bane in the comics, you know, they broke Batman's back.
Right.
And then they brought in like Ra's al Ghul's, like they did the whole the daughter of Ra's al Ghul.
Do you remember when they're casting it and they totally ruined what was gonna freaking happen? Hold on, gotta get these things. Jake, what's up? Fucking love Rick Hahn as a personality in the league now. That's Jake, man. Jake said that. And when Jake says that, hold on, Rick Hahn. Now I'm pissing myself for this not working. When Jake says that, you know it's true. Jake, I want you to know that I found some of your beers in my apartment as I was like trying to find something else today. I came upon a plastic bag with a bunch of beers, and they're definitely yours. So
what's the beer choice?
Oh God, what was it? Miller High? No, it wasn't Miller High Life. It was
brutal.
Yeah, it was something real brutal. Hold on, what was it? Jake, tell us what it is. Jake. Harley Quinn animated series.
Oh, I need to get,
no, I haven't.
I need to get DC Universe actually.
I haven't seen it, but I think a friend of mine was going to be writing.
Yeah, Bud Light's good. The Miller High Life is a little rough.
Ugh, Bud Light is good. No. Oh, let's see. Hold on. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing here. You guys can wait a hot sec. Anyways, but yeah, let's go back and talk for a hot second about the game itself, because we actually haven't been able to, you know, kind of break down. And now that you've been able to see the episode, which is always like a weird thing to do. Congrats on you, by the way.
Cool. Like the editor's really good.
Oh, really? So I think the editor right now is in the chat. You know that, right?
Oh, good. No, I really like the editing for our show and stuff, because when we were just shooting it, like when we were doing not the raw, when we were doing our game, but when we're doing all the promos and everything too, like I wasn't sure what to expect, and then seeing everything incorporated and the fast cuts of it was I thought the editing was great for the episode.
Me and Eric had a talk last night about specifically why the editing was so good for ours, and it wasn't just because I was staying with him and looking over his shoulder and going, "Do my arms look fat?" No, it's also because he was able to work with a bunch of different angles. They didn't have they had a bunch. I guess the number of cameras kind of depends,
right,
on different Schmoedown. Hold on, beep. Hey, NerdChronic. Hey, guess what? You just shouted out the editor, and the editor just donated. That would be from Eric.
Oh, NerdChronic. Yeah, dude, you're awesome. Seriously. Yeah. NerdChronic, I just started following each other and everything. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Awesome.
Follow him. That's Eric. If you check my Instagram, it's like 90% Eric.
Yeah, I really like the editing for sure.
The editing's great. It's way better than I think you can see. Like last season was a little bit blah, but this season I mean like not like blah, but it looks like a different quality of.
Was it a different editor last season?
It was, but Eric was.
Yeah, no wonder. Yeah, last season sucked. It's also because I wasn't on there last season. So.
I will say that I never paid attention to. Oh God, someone, of course, while I'm doing this, Corey, thank you for now getting my distraction by saying he just sent me a StreamYards tutorial OBS studio recording. Thank you. I'm not going to put that right now. However, I would really love to have to at least in the alert widget box before it would read out the thing out loud. My God, this is annoying to me. I hate it.
Oh, and no spoilers here, but I saw Onward last week, which comes out in 2 weeks. All I got to say is take a box of Kleenex.
Onward? Which one's Onward?
It's the new Pixar movie with Chris Pratt and Tom Holland.
Huh. Oh, the one with the dad, right? Sorry, I just changed the settings a bit.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. But this is what you're gonna need. You're gonna need.
Oh no.
You're gonna need some of these.
I mean, what is that voice? Okay, actually, you know what? Let's. Should we do this, guys? Would this be of interest to you guys if we? I know I already went through the match or whatever, but maybe going through it again, picking some key points and having Rick tell us what he was thinking during this. Would that be helpful?
Yeah, sure. Why not? No, actually, that's really good. That's really
right?
Good. You should.
Let's do it.
You're able to pop it on there?
Wait, yeah, I'm gonna pop. So that I can do. I can pop something on here. Watch this.
Man, you're so good at this. I don't know what the hell. How to...
You sweetheart, you absolute angel of a human being. My problem is that I'm terrible at this right now because there's 100 other things I can't
even. You know what? I was thinking about starting a podcast. I had a friend over. He had explained to me RSS feed. He had explained to me mic versus USB versus XLR.
Yeah.
And he explained to me your key art and everything. Now I'm so overwhelmed. I'm
yes.
I think I know what kind of mics I might want to get that to start
what do you think? What are you looking at for mics?
Well, no, there's a Audio Technica, and then another one. They do the USB XLR, and I think just to start out, because I'm not quite sure what the podcast is going to be. I think it's just going to be me initially,
and me and you, and we're doing.
Oh, we could too. We could figure that out.
Yeah, let's do it.
And then the other part of it is. But then I was just online looking at okay, how do you do the graphics for key art, this and that, and I was I got so overwhelmed. I was
So you understand where I'm coming from, my friend?
No, but that's what I'm saying. You're I know you just started doing this stuff, and you're good at it.
Ugh, you are a sweetheart, angel. That is a very nice thing.
But I don't know who's helping you out, sitting there saying
nobody. I mean, people have been helping me out. Movie Fanobi donated a Logitech camera, and that's been really helpful. The gaming headset I got when I started doing I
So
started
thank you,
listening to a lot.
NerdChronic. I saw your thing. Thank you.
Yeah, this community's been really good about that kind of stuff. I mean, this whole thing, even with StreamYards, which is like the most basic of systems, that's just helping me like broadcast, right?
Is the lighting better? Is this because like I've got like the one eye then?
Oh, you're lighting? Let's see. Let's see solo layout. Let's see if you're doing that, and then
It's because like my
like
I got
that.
the reflection.
But then who's the set? There we go. Right.
Yeah, my lighting is dim though. In my bedroom, it's a bit dim. Hold on, you know what? Let me try turning on the other light, but I won't.
Yeah,
flash
there
you
other
guys.
light.
I won't flash you guys me in my
Please.
in my
Please
thong.
flash us. Please flash us your thong. Oh. Hi. Okay, hold on. Did that work at all?
Hold on.
Let's see.
I wish I was in New York freezing my butt off.
Why?
No, I'm just kidding. It was literally, I think today it was 60s. It's going to get to like the 80s this week.
Well, it's not only that. It's like, well, I know you've only played like this one game or whatever, and it was the opening of the season, and we didn't win, which was a bummer. But like, what I realized coming out here this time was like, yeah, this thing has taken over my life, like win or lose. I feel like without really giving a shit about winning, everything else in my
dude, I love that backpack.
life is.
And Corey, you're right.
Thank you.
Rick Hong, I do wear thongs.
Rick Hong wears thong. I like how anytime I have someone on this stream, they always do so much better, like keeping up with the comments than I do. Good job. Thank you. You can help do my mod today. So because actually people have been asking me like what was like on a couple reaction videos. Oh, did Rick know that City of Angels question?
Oh, 100%.
Like, oh yeah, which is amazing, by the way, because I was very worried. Or not worried, but I was like looking over, I was like, oh my god, City of Angels, come on, City of Angels. That was
because for me it was the same thing. Like you can see me doing this. Hold on, I'll see if I can mimic what I was doing.
Hold on, let's see if I can get to it.
I was doing this. So like while we're playing, I'm like,
hold on 1 second. I'm gonna try to find it because I can't look at. Let's see what I do.
When we get to your Hades question, you see me doing.
Hold on 1 second. I can't see what you're looking at while I move this. Hold on. Do this. Nope, not play on TV. There we go. Hold on. So you're saying, hold on, if I press play. There we go. How's the audio, guys, on this? How's the audio? I saw that, Corey. I just can't deal with that right now.
Yeah, you see me like that gesture of me doing that right now is me trying to like mental telepathy telling you Hades.
Well, it was between nothing between Hades except that I couldn't remember it being blue. And by the way, good thing I got that because that's the moment where Greg or Dan go fuck because their thing.
Yeah, it was so funny.
How perfect!
Yeah, and that's me being like,
wait,
yes,
hold on.
Yes.
Hold on, they can't hear the match audio. Wait, hold on. I fucked up. Okay, sorry guys. Let's try this one more time. I'm really terrible at being a human being. Let's see. StreamYard. Okay, so that's gonna be doing this. We're gonna go back to nope. Again, moving stream. So what you have to do with every single stream. Oh god. With every single stream is you have to remember to share the audio.
Oh.
So that's, by the way, thanks for giving me a compliment, which means that I will never be able to actually make this work ever again. Here we go. So let's go back to YouTube. Stop. Wrong thing. See what happens? Then I start getting in my head. I start getting all crazy.
Bane. I love that shirt. Bane.
No, it's where's Bane? Where's Bane? Which is the way that Ben the Mendelsohn talks in the Dark Knight Rises. Something that me and Eric and Chance Ellison discovered, thanks to Tom, is how bad of a list Ben Mendelsohn has. Like such an insane list. Like, and
I've interviewed him.
It's really. I talked to him once at a party for a very long time, believing the entire time that he was Gary Oldman.
So the funny thing about Ben Mendelsohn is his old agent, the one that booked him in the dark. What was the?
Oh, by the way,
what was the movie with Gary Oldman?
Hold on one second. This is Dark Knight Rises. They're both in. Guys, can you hear the audio now?
I can't.
Yeah. Okay, go guys. So you were so happy, right? I got that one.
Because I was mentally trying to be something. Hades.
Oh man, I'm so glad I got that.
And then you say Tom. You say Tom. So I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, what?
Wait, nope. Wait, still can't. Hold on. Fuck me. Let's do this. Okay.
Anyways, the one that Gary Oldman won the Oscar for. So I interviewed Ben Mendelsohn on that carpet, but that was the same time that the rumors were going out.
That 5, 4.
Hold on.
3, 2.
City of Angels.
There you got it.
Yeah,
I knew it the whole time. As soon as he says Wim Wenders, Wings of Desire, because I love that movie, I was I
you haven't heard that was the challengeable question though, because the way that was phrased.
Yeah.
That's what's funny is I didn't even think about it. I was just like, also like Meg Ryan, Nicolas Cage. I feel like you have to say nothing more, but the category itself was famous actors and actresses.
I know.
I was like, what? City of Angels? I mean.
Yeah, I would have said Nick Cage and Meg Ryan if they asked.
Solid.
Not as sweet, but yeah. Okay.
What's that? Where I'm actually like flipping out about something. Anyway, I want to watch your reaction again to this because I think you really had me fooled.
Which actor?
Oh God, let's not.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that movie sucked, and that was a hard question.
Look at me. This is how I'm trying to mentally telepath.
2.
City of Angels.
There you got it.
So psychic.
I give up tomorrow.
That was me just messing with everybody.
And they
not the right lyrics.
Closer.
And I love the baby, like, you know.
I mean, well, here's the thing. Like, people are like, you know, people talk shit because people talk shit. No one's talking that much shit about us. But the idea that we didn't have sort of the clickable immediate chemistry that, you know, the team that's been playing together for years had. I think that's bullshit. I think we had great chemistry, and the issue is that we got real unlucky on that wheel slice.
I mean, because the main thing is that since it was, because like I feel like you knew your voice, and I'm still trying to figure out mine. So I understand on the chemistry end that I was just like.
That didn't affect our gameplay, though. I don't think. I think you knew.
No.
Was there any question that you knew that you didn't know like you knew, but like you weren't able to pull during the game?
Snatch was, well, you know what? It's because I heard Brad Pitt and I heard everything, but there's like, because like the problem is like I think that was like our second or third question, and I was so concentrating on trying to be my character, I wasn't paying attention 100% to the question. So I was like,
good to know.
I heard Irish, and I heard Brad Pitt. So I said like Devil's Own, because I remember apparently like Brad Pitt and Harrison Ford really did not get along on set, and Harrison Ford was bringing in people to like rewrite his lines, and
I don't even know what the hell this movie is.
And I guess Harrison Ford came in even like mocking Brad Pitt and being like, and trying to do his bad Irish accent. So Brad Pitt was like already getting pissed off at Harrison Ford.
So this go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh yeah, this is the time that Brad Pitt was dating. He was dating Gwyneth Paltrow.
So this isn't even like you didn't know the answer was Snatch. It's just like you know too much about this other. You know everything about that.
I'm like every guy, you know. It's Brad Pitt. I mean, come on. I mean, who doesn't want to be 55 and look as good as
True.
Brad Pitt?
Wait, Jake, I got the Snatch I knew it was Snatch. Rick missed that it was Snatch, and
I missed it.
And it was-
However, Drew,
yeah.
I will say, if there was anything during this match where I thought you broke my heart,
was it?
yeah,
It broke my fucking heart too, man. It broke my fucking.
But those actors, though, if you wouldn't, those actors' names are so not.
Well, it was
it's
so.
like you know the movie, you know Stephen King, you know all these things,
And I
but
know
you
Finn,
wouldn't know.
No, well, it's no. I don't deserve that because I mean I deserve less credit than that because I know Finn Wolfhard. I think about Finn Wolfhard in an inordinate amount of time.
Here's the thing: Jaden Lieberhard, whatever. Like
I don't
he
remember any
changed
of
his
those
name.
names. Yeah.
Yeah, he changed his name to Jaden Martell recently, and then Sophia Lillis or like whatever. I think that was like one of her first major credits, other than the Amy Adams TV show on HBO.
Also, if
and
they
she
had,
just did Nancy Drew.
And if I had seen her name written out, I would have gotten it. That was more just like I was going my head so hard, going Finn Wolfhard is in this Turning movie that's coming up. Like that was one of those times where I was thinking,
yeah, 100%.
And I was like, he was in Goldfinch, he's in Stranger Things, and like it didn't cross my freaking mind. And what's funny is
my favorite is like you were going to go to the future.
Yeah, well, what's funny is had it crossed my mind, I still would have gotten it wrong. You know why? I wouldn't have heard the movie date because I'm terrible at hearing movie dates, and I would have just gone It too.
Got it.
So I mean, I'm not trying to be like either way. No, it broke my fucking heart. And also, I didn't love how Kaiser just like jumped in there with our challenge because we could have used that for something else. I mean, it turned out probably not in this game, but.
Wait, are you putting on makeup for our? What's going on here? You already look pretty.
No, thank you so much. No, this is also a half makeup tutorial.
I don't even have my makeup. Oh no.
No, this just started when I started doing any kind of streams or like whatever or videos involving.
Got it. You're multitasking. That's great.
But also, I don't look in the mirror that much because I just don't. And so whenever I get in front of a camera, I have like severe desire to put on makeup. And plus, there's a whole 14 people.
Drew, it's because when you look in the mirror, like, there's nothing to see. It's because you're a vampire.
I know. It's like that part from We Live in the Shadows where he's doing the whole like pantomime in the mirror because they can't see him.
No, it's funny you say that because like since I couldn't I wasn't sure if you were logged on or whatever, and I was like, okay, I can't log on to this thing. I actually just popped on the TV show.
Yeah.
to like sit there, I was like, I'll just kill some time and watch the TV show because I've only seen the first
what did you say you were watching? You were watching.
No, What We Do in the Shadows.
That's what you were watching? When you said you were watching.
I had just popped on the second episode when you were like, jump in the chat now.
Oh, the TV show of that is great, by the way.
Yeah, both are great. Taika Waititi is amazing.
Yeah, he's freaking fucking love. I mean, I fucking love. I've gotten recently. I've gotten to all the reaction videos of anyone ever. So guys, you know that I'm not a lurker, but.
So the tough thing is that because we're live right now, you can't even tell me how Vinny did.
No, I cannot.
No, I can't wait to see it. Don't tell me nothing because I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can't talk about it. All I can say is like, from what I've seen of this season, there's a lot going on, and I don't know how to say this. Not forget it, giving stuff away, but just for in general. Like, I think that there's the nuke did a lot of things that have made it. Sort of started the game fresh. Like people don't have the advantages they used to have.
Oh, good.
That being
Great.
said,
that's good because there's a lot of newbies like me.
Right. Well, it's not just newbies. It's like the new teams and the new dynamics themselves are like, you know, like as we saw with like Tom and Paul, like it just didn't gel that well, and that like hits them in a certain way. Like they don't know each other. They don't know each other's strengths and weaknesses. They don't know like, the time. Like I could see Tom kind of stutter because Tom, doesn't. Would just kind of like do what I would be like, hey, yeah. And he would just be there and show up and know the answers as opposed to like knowing festival darlings is not what they should be given. That being said, the real rejects, something I came to realize later was they've been a team forever and they somehow stayed together after the draft because just like one got picked up one round and the next, no one tried to like break them up a la Wildberries. So they got to stay together. Their dynamic has been like they've do podcasts together, and they've been playing this game for a long time, whether or not they've been winning. So like, yeah, they're at a severe advantage when it comes to
and really good dudes.
Oh my god, amazing dudes! I didn't catch any of that Roka stuff while it was happening. All I just know is
because we were backstage. We had no idea.
I will say it was an effective freak out technique because, as you know, I did have a mask ready to go, and then I was like, "Wait, these guys have all mask work." I think
because like that was hilarious to watch because we were behind the curtain to see the double mask.
Yeah,
that was hilarious.
I didn't see the double mask. I didn't see the triple mask. I didn't also see it while it was happening. Like I said, I go into a weird fugue state. VideoDrew might be my calm itself.
It's because like we're doing our thing, you know, and it was like our debut as a team together. So we're thinking about a lot of stuff as we're getting up there.
What's funny is that, like, and I think people have said this in the comments, this is the most relaxed I've ever been during a game. Like I'm having so much more fun with it. Like the game that we played, I had so much more fun having it. Like I think especially because the first round, like I usually score so terribly, and the way things have been going, the first round, it's like significantly changed in difficulty. So I just for a minute there thought I was a genius. I was like, I haven't even seen that movie Red. I just know like it's the Helen Mirren, you know, Bruce Willis movie. Man, I'm a genius.
I was thinking that. No, I was actually thinking because it's because you had those nasty buzz balls.
Oh God, I was hoping that I would get them to drink that and thus ruin their lives. Here's another thing is we didn't really think about this because why would we? I had no idea those Denzel questions would be. First of all, I had no idea that that I would know Denzel Washington somehow less than I would know MCU. But that is not a strength of mine, apparently. Were there any of those questions that you knew the answer to, like in retrospect, or like?
No, because you know what? No, here's what's sad is that the equalizer question was a little bit of a trick question because I remember Equalizer 1. I watched Equalizer 2, barely remember it. So like I remember like Chloe Moretz was the girl getting beaten and she was Russian. So like I immediately put Martin Sokas for that one.
Wait, which question is that? Let's try to find that one.
It was a Denzel Washington. It was the Equalizer 2.
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson, we got that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, the other thing that's annoying is if I had gotten that it question, I would have gotten a perfect first round.
Well, if I would have got snatched, but...
No, what I'm saying is, like, and it being something that was in my wheelhouse, like, getting a perfect first round would have been, really, really good for me.
Well, Brad Pitt should be in my wheelhouse, so...
Well, I know, right? But this is an interesting point and something to learn from is, like, you were paying so much attention with the character and, like, putting on the thing that, like, it hurts the gameplay, and it's hard. It's a fine line to walk, but the more you do it, the more comfortable I think you feel. Like, you know.
Yep.
Because blah blah says it chapter 1. Look, it can be both. I don't want to get into the semantics of it. The issue wasn't it chapter 1. The actual good challenge that he could have made and should have made was that what you wrote it chapter 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Which is actually wrong.
No, it's been pointed out that it says it at the beginning of the movie, and then in the credits it says it chapter 1.
Oh, really? Wow.
So it's a challengeable question. So apparently is the Navi tree one.
Oh yeah, mother tree, and you said home tree, right?
No, I said mother tree.
Oh.
And the answer wasn't home tree. It was like the tribal tree or something, right?
The tree of souls.
Right. Somebody was like, that's wrong. It is like the mother tree. I don't know. The point being that the real challenge would have taken for us to challenge and say, anyone who wrote it chapter 1 is wrong. Hear me out. Mm-hmm. Because it would have taken a point away from you, but it would have kept that other guy from getting like a perfect first round. Not that that counts for points, but it can like really distract them. Plus, coming in and being like, I want to take away a point from my own team as a challenge is a pretty like destabilizing move.
No, what sucks too is that I actually covered the carpet for it. I have a intro, and I'm like, we're here on the carpet for it. You know, who's your favorite clown or something? And like, I should have completely known that, but I was so focused on it chapter 2 that I put it chapter 1 instead of putting it.
Oh, look. You put the correct, again, this is the correct answer. It's not like some of these other things where it's like, oh, you have to pick one answer. since both of them are in the name of the movie at some point in the credit sequence in the beginning or end, technically,
Right.
I'm just saying it would have been smart strategically to challenge instead of what Kaiser challenged, which is that it is wrong and it was called It Chapter 1. The better challenge is to say it's called It Chapter 1, and anyone who you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Not from a who's right or who's wrong perspective, but just in terms of like
It's because I was
getting their heads.
it's because I was also thinking of the miniseries that they did with John Ritter back in the day.
Oh my God. Yeah, of course. But also, again, you were right. I'm just saying my brain works in like how to fuck other people, not how to.
Right. Oh, totally.
Well, they didn't win the bonus. Neither of them remembered Corey Feldman. Did you know Corey Feldman? Let's see.
Dude, I'm the master of Goonies. If
What's
there's
weird
a Goonies question, I'm pretty sure I know it.
The greatest.
Wait, so what's crazy is I couldn't believe it when the guy said, I've never seen the Goonies. And I was like, are we just admitting some real ass shit?
Challenge to be used.
Let's see, excuse me.
I would have thrown my baby at them, but
now in a mass.
That being said, the one time I've known something where Tom definitely did it was when he got the bonus for
move on to crime movies.
Into the Woods.
And the question is,
and it was about who played
Brad Pitt plays an Irish gypsy or pikey.
Oh, we don't have to watch this.
2000 crime film.
See, I heard Brad Pitt, Irish, and crime, and that was it. So I thought it was Devil's Own.
You see those abs?
Well, to be fair, pikey is a derogatory term.
I started reading that. Yeah,
I've seen him through his bedroom window. 5.
What's funny though is
sorry, what was that?
3.
Yes.
2.
Sorry.
1. Pens are down.
I
Pens are down.
hear them.
We're looking for answers starting with Greg.
So
Snatch it is.
it was who plays the Cinderella and
Snatch.
Snatch it is, John.
Pause.
Snatch.
Look at how fucking pleased I am with myself for having 2 right answers in a row. Like that's already a showing of like how good I'm normally doing up until this point.
Snatch. Devil's Own. We got a miss. We got a miss.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
That's a good movie.
Perfect. Cuckoo's
I like that. I
That's
can't
a
hear
great
them,
movie.
but that they're like, yeah, that's a great
Alright,
film. Of course they would.
This is great. I feel like I went to my friend's improv show. Here we go. Question 3 in the category of dramas. Who stars as Whitey Bulger in the crime drama Black Mass?
that was easy.
That
was too easy.
Well, that's not only is it too easy, but it's been asked many times before.
Oh,
Are we the old folks?
I think we are, bud.
Well, bring me my insure.
That
That could be a
5,
compliment
4,
depending on perspective.
3,
Yeah, I saw
2,
some people,
1.
Eric,
Pens down. We need
saying that
answers
it's like
starting with
offensive.
Video Drew.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp, indeed.
By the way, it's also kind of great that I put so
Alright,
much
we got it
blank
right.
shit on. Like,
yeah.
We
like
got
I was
an
like, does
answer.
anyone looking at
There
to
you
see
go.
if I wrote down the
Highly
answers?
respected, Johnny
Like for
Depp.
real? Because like
Johnny
red, I
Depp,
put some
yep,
bubble
yep,
stuff
yep.
around it. I
We
realized
move on
it was
to
like
movie quotes. Movie
illegible.
quotes is the next
Illegible.
category. The question: what 80s film is known for the line "greed, for lack of a better
Way
word,
too easy.
is good"?
Way too easy.
A mantra that
Mhm.
the knapsacks live by.
That's me at a Del Taco menu at 2 a.m. So definitely.
You had their
Need something
their
there.
turkey.
Which one did you say was a bet? Wait.
4, 3,
Question.
1.
Thank you.
Pens are down.
Answer
starting with
I blame gravity. I think that's
We got that
exactly what
incorrect. Rick.
I think that's what the
I taught you the system, how it works.
That's right.
See, I told that to Charlie Sheen when I met him.
Yeah.
We
Really?
got that
Yeah.
video trip.
no, no.
Wall Street.
Oh, she
So
got
So
it
what's
there.
funny is
Every
sorry, my brain is
funny.
fried.
Looking pretty good, except for Rick. Everyone else has got a question.
The pull
Fuck
of the
you,
Devil's
man.
Own
Fuck
is
you.
such a good
All right,
reference. Like it's
question
such a
5.
better
Question 5
thing to
comes in
say
the
than like a
category
stupid
of
movie. It shows that you
fantasy /
know what
sci-fi.
like movies very well
Fantasy
because it's a deep cut.
/sci-fi. Who
Skiffy.
plays the android David in?
Oh, your answer was hilarious to this.
If you had an Android.
Yeah,
what would you name
I was so fucking happy to get it out.
Janine.
You're so fast.
Yeah, Janine would be the answer.
It's not, well, what's funny is it's always been
5.
difficult to
As
sort
she's
of
writing down the answer.
3.
I don't know, something
2,
felt easier
1,
and like I was
and
able to
now
relax
let's
during
go
this
with Rick.
game for once, and that let me make funnier
You are
jokes
correct,
or have
sir.
better timing than I think I usually did.
Michael. Fassbender.
Like,
It remains perfect.
I'm
VideoDrew.
usually so keyed up.
Fassbender.
We got a perfect round so far for her. and
Look at how happy I
there
am.
we
Like, if anyone can't
go.
tell, I'm
10
fucking
to
dying about like getting a perfect round so
9.
far. I haven't even
And we're
noticed
looking
you've
at,
missed one
perfect
yet.
round so far
Perfect round.
from each and every competitor, with the exception of Rick. Please don't take that out on your baby.
Thanks,
Please do
guys.
not take that out.
Yeah, Mark's
It's
like,
okay, Rick. Tom.
That's just me not remembering what your
Next
name was in that
category is
moment.
the world of comedies. And comedy, who co-stars with Ben Stiller as Hutch in 2004's Starsky and Hutch?
Oh, wow.
Remember this movie was coming out. It was like, can you
Greg
believe
was pretty
this is gonna
funny
be the
with his
best thing
answer.
ever? And then it was like,
Yeah.
love that he did that.
TV show was
What?
going
What?
on. That's how
Oh, wow.
Go ahead.
really?
Yeah. Oh
78,
wow.
5.
Well, you know, it would have been really cool if I could
3,
interact with them at all during that
2,
first
and
round. I
one.
couldn't
Look
hear them. I was like, how is this
starting with
okay?
Oh, wow. Owen Wilson.
Oh, Wilson indeed.
Greg kept talking to me, but I was like
Can you
trying to
guys
ignore him
understand
because I'm
what
just like
these
I was
people
trying
are
to stay in
saying?
character.
Barely.
Can't hear it. Can't hear
Wait,
it.
here's like where I'm actually mad about it.
There we
Because
go.
I was like, can you
Perfect.
under?
John.
All
Right? That pisses me off.
right.
I'm sorry, why do I keep doing this?
And Rick.
And for God's sakes, man, they're hand towels.
I love how you're.
Wilson.
I've just picked up on this.
Oh, well,
You're
good.
quoting
You got
every
that.
single movie.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Everyone is perfect so far, other than the one that Rick.
Well, perfect's a very strong word to describe these competitors.
Is
Hey,
true.
we're here for the right reasons. We got to.
What's funny is, if you, what people have pointed out is, take a look at that table and think about how fucked up it is that VideoDrew is the most normal-looking person playing this game right now.
I know, right?
Which is that's incredible.
Day pass.
That is.
That's just Bibiani
fantastic.
giving me a laugh.
Question 7 comes in the category of horror/thriller. Horror/thriller. What 2017 horror film stars Jaden Lieberher, Finn Wolfhard, and
See,
Sophia?
he's Jaden Martell now, so I could see how you missed that.
Putting no, it's just like the American Psycho question messed me up last season. By putting the least famous person's name first, you're doing some like weird deep pulling. You couch the
3,
famous person between the
2,
two.
We got one repeat there. JT rule. What 2017
Joker.
horror film stars Jaden Lieberher,
Mm.
Finn Wolfhard, and
It's
Sophia
probably one of the
Willis?
ones that Lev got me.
If they
actors
could just
Adelaide,
Jaden
remember Lev got me a bunch of
It's
different
like
Jokers.
parents just-
Jones.
Lev, by the way, he was
John
out at the
Smith,
bar
yeah.
tonight that I was
Fine
at
name.
across the street,
5,
and he was like, "What are you
4,
even doing?
3,
Why are you on your phone?"
2,
And I was like,
and
"My real
1.
friends."
Pens are all down.
My real friends.
Starting with VideoDrew.
That's really weird to
This
say.
is from the future, but turn.
Nope, not even the right movie name.
Correct. Incorrect. No longer perfect there. John.
It.
It.
Chapter 1.
That is right. Remains perfect. And Rick.
It.
It.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1 indeed. Greg.
I just put it. Do I have to put chapter 1?
Nope, you got it.
You
It's
got it. You got it.
See,
All right, so 2 perfect rounds remain,
Two
and they're
perfect
both
rounds.
on the
That
side of
would've
the
been-
real rejects.
Yes, indeed.
that's what's
All right.
technically correct.
I try to block out my childhood.
That's fair.
Your last question. All right, we might have a challenge, as I
Alright.
suspect.
Hey, AJ,
So the challenge is
Wouldn't
in,
have
keep in
mattered.
mind each
I
team
wouldn't
has
have gotten
one
it.
challenge view. So the challenge is that it is it chapter
if they
1
had
and
put
chapter
Finn
2,
first,
or what is the name?
or
of
if I
the
paid
film.
more
So
attention
we'll
to
be
the
right back
date.
with our ruling.
But really, at that moment, I froze, and I don't know if I ever, given a million years, like, well, a million years, yes, I
We
would
are
have thought
back.
about it.
We have made our ruling. The
I would
film
have taken
It
like
came
a
out,
good
and it
20
was
minutes and
called
would have
It. It is
destroyed
known
me.
as It. There is an It chapter 2, but It chapter 1 or It by itself are perfectly acceptable. So
I
the
knew that. I
challenge
just wanted them
is
to work the
overruled.
challenge.
And
I hate it.
Cuckoo's Nest. Again, please
Hey,
do
Matthew.
not take that out on the baby. That is take it out on your man.
Hi,
not
Matthew.
the precious child. We do move on to animated movies now. Now that the Real Rejects still have their challenge, the Cuckoo's Mess no longer has a challenge. The Real Rejects can also solidify a perfect round number 1.
Guys, you see what I
if
mean
they
by
get
like
this last
banners? I
question
need
correct.
like
For
some
the
better
floor,
banners
Animated
here.
is our strongest category.
It is the world of animated movies. Movies
I
drawn by
thought they were
hand on a computer.
joking,
The
but
question,
they're
what
not. Hold on.
1998 DreamWorks animated film tells the biblical
This is like
story of
crazy that I
Moses?
actually know this.
All right.
Oh, no, what's funny is if you watch enough for Schmoedown, you realize they always ask about
Okay,
Prince of
guys,
Egypt.
once I
It's
can
like
find
their
specific
favorite thing to
Ah,
ask about.
Really?
Yeah.
Prince of
Okay.
Egypt and the one with Kenneth Brown at Road to El Dorado.
Exodus? Exodus?
Oh, I'll have to
Bible
watch that
chapter
one
one.
then.
3, 2,
The Bible,
1.
part 4.
All right, pens are down. Answer starting with John.
The Prince of Egypt.
Like, I'm feeling
He keeps
so
his
much.
perfect round.
I'm feeling so
All right,
freaking loose by this
Rick,
point.
Rick on.
Like, I got the audience.
Egypt,
I feel like we're
Egypt.
doing a great job.
All right,
Like, I don't know. I was very
Prince of
happy.
Egypt.
We got it.
Video Drew?
Video Drew.
Jeff Goldblum's in it. Prince of Egypt.
Yes, he
Prince
is.
of Egypt. Look at that.
I had no idea it was
Look
Jeff Goldblum.
at that. We got a 16-14 game, but Mark.
Oh no, I was just saying I
perfect
didn't know
competitors,
Jeff
both of them
Goldblum was
same
one of the
Two
voices.
perfect rounds.
Well, why would you
from
unless you
John
said
and
he
Greg,
wrote
respectively, the
Prince of
real
Egypt
rejects.
now because
So
of this
in the
game?
bonus question, it gets administered. Managers, if I can ask you to not consult with your team until after the bonus question is
I just
administered.
wanted to tell him don't let Jay and Silent Slav get in his head. That's all. He's new at the game.
All right.
That's
All right.
great.
I've been complimentary towards Rick.
This is going to be treated
True.
as a normal round one question.
I didn't
because
even
it
know
is
all
asked
this
to
stuff
two
he was
people.
having
Please write down
problems
your
with
answer on the
Roka,
whiteboard.
like
Once
this
we
whole
ask you by
freaking
name,
drag.
then
And I think that
reveal
was
your
more
answer.
just
Ken,
like,
Nat, you're ready.
oh, I
All
don't
right,
want to
your bonus
speculate, but I
question,
really think that
John,
was
Greg.
other behind the
Who
scenes
played
drama.
Mouth in the Goonies.
I can't believe they didn't know this one.
What's funny
I
is I
literally
was
would have
thinking,
smacked
Today,
both
get
of them.
I was thinking, and because I was already
Long
kind
for
of
the
thrown
days
off
of
by
Disney.
it, I don't think I would have gotten it, but I would definitely know that they're
Supposed to
wrong.
You
clean
got
it
it,
up
John.
around these
Like I would have
Three,
maybe within
two,
a
get it,
minute
John.
gotten.
There's only
Well,
there's
we
only
go to
there's only
Greg.
Data, the
Haven't
Asian
seen
guy.
Goonies ever.
I know.
There's Jeff Cohen. That's
Incorrect. Does John have it?
But I'm saying like my mind was already so frazzled.
Corey
My
Feldman.
mind being so
Corey Feldman.
That was my second.
my mind being
Oh,
frazzled
this
over the
is
it
fine,
question.
John.
I
All
wasn't able
right.
to think
Corey-
collectively.
Oh, got
All
it.
right.
Moving. We have to be
Second-
back by 6.
All right,
second
so
round.
Wow. See,
my
I'm a little too
swap
intense.
places
I mean, it's
and
like literally
align
Sean
with
Astin,
their
Corey Feldman,
squads.
Jeff
We move on
Cohen.
to the wheel
Oh, I know.
round. This is
And
round number 2.
It's
But
like
I was
chunks.
thinking of
Ken,
Munch.
It is known as the
For
wheel
some
round
reason.
because
Or
there's
what's his
12
name?
wedges on
I was
there.
thinking
Sloth.
Munch.
You're thinking of
Sloth.
Sloth.
No,
10
the
categories.
fat kid.
Sloth
The
is-
fat kid. The fat kid.
Yeah, that's
including
Chunk.
a slice.
I was
for the
thinking Chunk, not
2000s,
Mouth.
which
And I
is
was like,
our
I don't know the
sponsored
kid's name.
Patreon slice. Shout out to all of our movie trivia Schmoedown patrons. If either team spins and keeps the slice of the 2000s,
Yeah, we
we'll
just
say
got.
the name
I
of
mean,
that
honestly,
patron.
we
Thank
just
you
got
for
unlucky
your
with the
support.
wheel. That's
Each
as
wedge
far as it goes
contains
down to
6
for me,
questions.
and the fact that
Those
like I
questions
didn't
are
know
worth
it.
2 points each. There is no penalty for missing a question. However, stealing is available in round number 2.
Fucking
So after the
Denzel
answer,
Washington.
the team can ask us
Fucking
multiple choice. We'll give
Denzel
you 4 options,
Washington.
one of which
And I
is
think
the
it's one of
correct
those ones that
answer. At
hasn't
point,
been
the value of the
spun
person
that
goes down
often,
to
and
1.
he's in a
Unlike
ton
round
of
number 1,
movies.
the
He
teammates
is.
So-
can
No, and I
confer
watch
for
all of his
each and
movies. It's
every
just I don't
round 2
remember a lot of his
And now that we
movies.
find the teams settled,
Well,
we
these
look
were
at the
like-
real rejects, although they are
and this is what I
seated
didn't know
at
either going
the
in to see,
lower-ranked
but I like how they're doing
competitor's
it.
side, and they have a 1-5
Wheel
record. They
2
are
means like
16 points to the
first round
Cougars'
easy,
best
second
14
round is
points. So the real
contextual. Like
rejects can
basically,
choose
you
when
have to know
like to
things
spin
within the
first or
plot of the
defer to
movies.
your opponent.
Like
Every
I couldn't
single
even
question.
I couldn't even tell you like, unless I'm looking up right now who the bad guy is in the Book of Eli.
Kiss.
Oh, it's Gary Oldman.
Need an
Was
answer.
it?
Mm-hmm.
Who loved Gary Oldman?
Guys, go
We're
check the
all winners
tapes.
today.
But I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
my
it's
favorite
good.
there was just like I was like kiss, kiss, kiss.
All right, here
Oh my
comes,
god, I love that they did.
Go ahead and spin, sir. At your
You're
ready.
right, Gary Oldman.
And here it comes. The spin is about to be.
One of them I just
There
gamed
it
out by
goes.
realizing it wasn't the
There
movie
it is.
Fallen.
Spin
Although
is
after the
in.
fact, that means that
Round
him and
and
John
round
Goodman
it
have been in
goes.
2
Here we
movies
go.
together.
Like-
Yeah,
at
no, I
least.
was gonna say,
All-time
yeah,
great band,
like
Brad
Goodman's in
would
that
say.
one.
Goodman's that one, and I guess, and for the drug dealer one, I was just trying to figure out like who's young enough to play a drug dealer.
I'll tell you why. It is.
I was thinking, I was
2000s.
thinking it was Macy.
Oh, Macy, I was just like, who's young enough, and I was like, none of them. Oh my God.
Did we say the name of the page?
Let's see.
A lot of anticipation.
Wait, did I just get
We're all
something?
alive during that period.
Hold on 1 second. Let me pause for a second.
All right, they're gonna
keep
get
the
it. Mark, that
2000.
means
Okay, wait. I just want to give a shout out because I apparently didn't see this, but I'm not sure if this, I hope this is cool to say. Jake, you got me the content controller from the wish list. Oh, you're a fucking hero. Thank you, man. Sorry, somebody's helping me out. Jake Yakaveta, and please tell me that's the perfect way to pronounce his last name, or else I don't
Yeah,
deserve it.
Jake, why don't you phonetically put it in the thing so we know?
Oh, he's done that before. I'm just
Oh.
really bad at it. And thank you, Movie Finobi for Movie Finobi's getting me a mic, so I'm gonna have a whole. freaking system.
Although I gotta say, Jake, I mean, you're no Jake Ryan, but that's okay.
Prince Jake Ryan.
Jake Ryan, come on, you don't know Jake Ryan?
I do. It sounds really familiar. Just help me out.
Oh, you're killing me.
There's
16
all my-
Candles, Jake Ryan.
Oh my God. The only reason I know that is because what movie was I watching 2 days ago where they kept bringing, it was To All the Boys I Never Loved, or To All the Boys I Ever Loved. They have a
Wait,
comment about
this number 2?
Huh?
Number 2? Or
No, the
number
first one. I'm watching the first one. Is the second one out?
Yeah, and it's awful. I didn't see it. I only watched, I think, a part of 1. And then, But yeah, number 2 is like no good. But I will say though, you got a lot of Asian people in that, so I'm happy.
I mean, they were mad attractive too. Like that was a very attractive cast of young boys. God, I feel like a fucking disgusting person when I say that. But I was like, I could see this new bumper crop of like young male actors working for me.
No, they're all the millennial Gen Z. Yeah, it's Ross Butler. It's Noah
Well,
Simpson.
I didn't like the one from I didn't like the ones from like Angel. I don't like those Angel ones or the Solo one as much, or the Divergent one. They don't do it for me as much.
Yeah, no. Oh, you mean like in Divergent? You're talking about? He's actually a good actor, though. I like him.
He's fine. He looks like a Franco.
Yes,
and
he
then
does.
and the one who plays like her love interest from Fault in Our Stars is like her brother in Divergent, which is weird. That's
yeah.
That's Baby Driver, right?
Ansel Elgort, yeah.
Right,
You're
and then there's
talking
Ansel.
about
Yeah,
Theo James. There we go.
Okay, and then we have Timothy Chalamet doesn't do it as much.
But Chalamet is like a real like actor though. He's like he's a young
we're talking
dude,
about my
but
crushes. We're just talking about my crushes once again, personally, who I find doable. I mean, look, I'm not saying who's great. One of them is clearly great. Like Timothy Chalamet has big things in his life. But is he as cute as like Finn Wolfhard? Like, I don't know. That's hard to say.
Finn Wolfhard, come on.
Finn Wolfhard is so adorable. Like I said, it makes me feel like I'm in that book.
Did you ever watch The Wonder Years?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Do you have a crush on Winnie or something?
No, I've actually met her. It's crazy. No, hold on. Wait. The Wonder Years. No, I was gonna say that Finn Wolfhard is about as attractive as. Hold on, it's coming. He's about as attractive as. Oh, what's that kid's name? Why isn't it not popping up? Hold on, I'm getting there. Wow, it really takes that long to load up.
Thank you, Jake.
What's the buddy's name?
And what?
Paul. Josh Saviano. He's about as attractive as Josh Saviano. Paul from The Wonder Years. Kevin Arnold's best friend.
Oh no!
That everybody thought was Marilyn Manson.
No, hold on. First of all, hold on 1 second. Hold off on this. Go help people on mod for a second because I have to run to the bathroom.
Great. So I'm holding everybody now. That's hilarious. Let's see. No, Adam Driver is better looking than Finn Wolfhard. Garth, I disagree with you on that one. Let's see. Yeah, AJ. Yeah, the kid who played Paul. Yeah, Josh Saviano. Yeah, I'm saying Finn Wolfhard is about as attractive as that guy, and I rate them about a 4. Like, when you have to play that game, like have sex with, marry and kill. Yeah, those guys are kill. No, Benedict Cumberbatch is a good-looking guy. He's like a little exotic, but he's not a bad-looking dude. He's funny as hell. He's really, 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 really funny. I would rank Benedict Cumberbatch 6. Yep, that's right. Yep, Garth, that's right. Yeah, he was in Law and Order, which I've never seen, but I was looking up his credits. I saw him on there because I thought that he. Wait, I didn't hear any toilet flushing, and I didn't hear any hand washing, unless she's using the Purell.
Okay, how we doing?
Well, I didn't hear any toilet flushing, and I didn't hear any hand washing. So.
Oh, so nothing happened.
No, something happened, but apparently, like something coronavirus is kind of like we're gonna find out that you have coronavirus.
What do you think? I wouldn't flush the toilet after I went to go vomit from the coronavirus? That'd be disgusting. Who wouldn't flush? What kind of monster? This sounds like a Seinfeld bit, but who wouldn't flush?
Some people. I mean, have you ever been to a bar bathroom? Come on now.
Not really.
Oh,
nope. I really try to avoid those at all costs. So I'm wondering, I guess we could go through the rest of this. Did you know any of the answers on the 2000s? Like, I was surprised
Yeah.
that they got that Jonah Hill.
I knew Jonah Hill.
Okay.
What were they, like? Let's go through them.
Okay, let's
Actually.
let's go through them. One, I feel like we didn't have any steals on that, so whatever they got, and we missed on I think the one chance we had to steal. But it was the 51st Dates question, which was ridiculously.
Oh yeah.
And then Mr. Deeds question, which was
Ask you by name after about 15 seconds. Using
I would have guessed a bookstore. To be honest.
I was stupid. I should have guessed pizzeria because it's like New York, right? Like convenience store. That doesn't even make sense.
It's Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler loves food.
But also, convenience stores don't exist in like New York. Like we have bodegas.
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah, like there's convenience stores like CVS and Duane Reade, but like we don't have convenience stores like anywhere like in California. Like we just have bodegas on the side of the street, which is where it's like it's gas station plus convenience store.
Got it.
Because we don't have any gas stations really here either. So if I had thought about it, it would have never been convenience store.
VideoDrew has been updated. As
I don't want to be the one to tell her. It's not my job.
Will's.
No, this is still round one.
All right.
Let's see.
Let's
see. Get to round two.
Just two adults talking in masks.
Ew.
All right, here comes.
Manager.
If we had gotten, like literally, if they had landed on any other one or we had landed on any other one, we probably would have swept the game. Although that's always going to be a coulda, woulda, shoulda.
That's right.
We're all alive during that period.
All right, they're going to get it. Mark, that
2000s.
means we get
And
a
that
sponsor.
means I get to say the name of our patron. Everybody give a huge shout out to our good friend Sushi Mozunder, ladies and gentlemen. How about it?
Let's go into the
Sushi.
comments.
Thank you.
I start talking a little too much.
Schmoedown. If you'd like to be a part
in
of
our
the Patreon
comments?
and maybe have
Yeah, no, in
name
our
set on
match,
a
I would like.
couple
I was
matches,
getting a
check
little
out the
too
Patreon
chatty.
description
Like
here.
the whole point
It
is
right
not to
for you.
crosstalk.
As we move into the real rejects, gentlemen, Ken Knapsack will be asking you
Bonding.
questions about the 2000s, a decade that saw him fall in love, fall out of love, and stop his dream of being a morning radio DJ.
I am the morning DJ. All right, here we go. At WOLDDD. Harry Chapin, everybody. All right. 6 questions for you, Real Rejects, in the category of 2000 movies. You do have multiple choice. You have 3 of your JT rules.
They're not the enemy,
Garth.
I would like. I have never watched any of their stuff. They've been tagging me in a bunch of stuff. Like they seem real sweet.
First question. In what
They deserve like the win.
film does
Like
a
it's just
killer
more of like
use
a.
cattle bolt gun
It's not like they
as
did
his
anything
weapon of
underserved or
choice?
nasty or like I have any issue with them. It was more like
No
I
Country
wish.
for old men.
That question is
correct,
too easy.
sir.
Yeah, it was way
Masks
too
off.
easy.
They mean business now.
Think,
Ken.
think, that's also
All right,
it,
second
right?
question
Think about
out
the
of
caliber
6.
of
What
those
business
questions
does-
versus what we got. The first one was really easy because it was Julia Roberts. But after that, it gets like impossible.
Adam Sandler's Longfellow Deeds own in 2000's Mr. Deeds.
Jake, I feel like you say this every time we are on the thread, but like no one's
Oh, yeah,
asking
Drew,
about it.
Drew,
Once.
so you'll be here in
Store,
2 weeks,
B,
right?
Gas station. C.
For
convenience store,
the-
D,
for-
pizzeria.
Free for all?
3 weeks? 3 weeks? 3 weeks?
3 weeks, yeah, because it's after it's
St.
the
Patty's.
20th. No, it's like almost like a whole month. It's after the so I'm going to South by with my new job.
You can do one.
So I'm
repeat
flying
of
right
the
out from there.
options out of JT rule. Go ahead.
A. Bookstore. B. Gas station. C.
Hey,
convenience
Adelaide,
store, D. Pizzeria.
You realize what I've said about dance films, right?
Well,
So
we'll say D,
Silver Linings
pizzeria.
That's
Playbook
correct. For 1
counts. I
point.
think
You got the point.
honestly, sorry, not to pause. Honestly, Adelaide, let's just put this out. So Adelaide's writing some down questions, but she doesn't want to do. Let's see. But you have. That's the funny thing. You've definitely seen a lot of dance movies as defined by their criteria that I made Schmoedown spell out for me last season, which is dance movies are movies. And you've been gone for a lot of this conversation, although I've had it on the live streams. But dance movies are movies that are about the subject of dancing as being like the main plot of the movie. So it has to be diegetic. The characters have to know that they're dancing. And dancing has to be like pivotal to the like plot of the movie. Like Silver Linings Playbook, they are doing a dance contest that leads up to that at the end. Step Up, Bring It On, Suspiria, Magic Mike, Flashdance, Coyote Ugly. Those are all dance movies.
Coyote Ugly is a singing movie. Damn it.
Well, Coyote Ugly. People don't go that far to watch chicks sing. I'm sorry.
I know. So no, okay. So Adelaide, in response to your question, con is that they smoke a lot there. So if you're not a smoker, be prepared to like inhale a lot of secondhand smoke.
Where did he at? Where did she ask?
Oh, she's just like, any tips for con?
Oh, right. Yeah. So Adelaide, so you're getting to go. That's amazing.
And you won't find any better movies than Parasite, but it's okay. Palm DR 2019.
Wait. So are you? Man, I can't wait for the TV shows. I cannot wait for like.
It's gonna be a while.
I know, but the thing is, if they do it like as good as they did Fargo, like in terms of concept and taking like something and make it like a seasonal anthology, every season takes place in a new situation. It's like another exploration of like the class structure issues that we have across the world. That would be amazing. Sit in a different like house, like I don't know, almost like Ryan Murphy did.
Wait, so then would we think that The Great Gatsby is a dance movie?
No, because they're not dancing in any plot point.
But there's dancing in it.
Yeah, sure. And the characters know they're dancing, which, there's a dance scene. Someone meets at a dance, but dancing that's not what someone goes after for their career. Think about it like that. If anyone's doing it for a career, that's a dance movie.
Well, then how about the Moulin Rouge?
No, Moulin Rouge. Well, Moulin Rouge, actually, maybe. She's a dancer. She's more of a performer. But something like Saturday Night Fever, yes. Hairspray, yes. West Side Story, no. Chorus Line, yes. Not all musicals.
God, I watched Staying Alive, and I was like, what the hell am I watching?
Like, let's say All That Jazz, definitely a dance movie because it's about Fosse teaching people to dance. But like,
how about this
Cabaret?
Okay, well then how about The Birdcage?
Absolutely.
Fosse.
Yes, because a big part of the movie is that they own this club and they do this thing. So Priscilla, Queen of the Desert,
family.
That counts.
Oh my gosh, that's such a good movie. So
difference between dance. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wait, you haven't heard me say this all the time, Eric. Difference between dance music. Sorry, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not because that's all I've been doing lately. Dance movies. It's like the circles square issues, except neither of them. Ugh, let me start again. I'm a little high. Not great.
High on life or high on
Robitussin? High on Robitussin. What I was going to say is musicals don't count as dance movies unless the characters know that they're dancing, and dancing is a big part of the plot. So, for instance, and not all like not all movies, not all musicals, and a lot of things that are not musicals are dance movies. So like Bring It On, for example, is a dance movie. Showgirls is a dance movie. Silver Lining Playbook. What's another one we just said? Suspiria. And some musicals, but only if they like in the chorus line, they're trying to get a job behind this, as a background dancers or something. So that definitely counts because that's the whole plot of the film. Unlike, Cats, where they don't know they're dancing. West Side Story has a dance sequence in it. So does Grease, but they are not movies about dancing because that's not the arc the characters want to go on, is to get better at dancing or do something dance related. So, any more questions?
Yep. There we go.
Because there always is more questions. Let's see. Not that like a side character has a job at the strip club. It has to be that dance is a big thrust of like the main character's motivation, so to speak. So anyway, glad you asked. Glad I got to rant about this some more.
Gary Cooper would be proud.
And they find themselves up 5.
All right. Who plays Justin Long's best friend?
Yeah, Jonah Hill. Because this was like his first movie.
Wait, I thought his first movie was 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Well, but where people kind of like really recognize him.
I think Accepted was before 40-Year-Old
Very
Virgin.
Beavis and Butthead giggly.
Inception?
No, 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Fourth question. You got
Yeah,
6
probably.
in total. What city does Lost in Translation take place in?
Yeah, that one's too
Tokyo?
easy.
That's correct for 2.
Yeah, that's
more
crazy.
Points.
The question should have been, what does Bill Murray say to Scarlett
Question
Johansson?
5 out of
Yeah, that would
6.
have been
In Avatar,
perfect.
what is the name of the sacred tree of the
Yeah, I
Na'vi?
had no idea. I've only
I
seen
guess-
this movie once.
If the fact that the
That is
mother
incorrect.
tree is a
Two
thing is
still.
amazing to me.
2-point steal for.
It's gonna be a huge steal here,
Ness.
Ken.
We could.
Gonna need an answer.
The mother
Ugh.
tree.
I heard Huckabees. I
Incorrect.
just
Looking
watched
for Tree
that.
of Souls.
Such a weird
Tree
movie.
Of Souls.
Which one?
Who I
I
think
heard
opened up the
Huckabees.
Counting Crows.
Don't
I
Chicken
don't
Avatar.
love that movie. That movie
Or
felt
I
like it
don't
was
think
really
babies-
cut everything.
Everyone loves Avatar.
I feel like
All
the baby.
right.
The baby was
Final
weird. I
question.
feel like that movie was like
Final question
edited
in
a
this
lot.
category of
Like there were
2000s,
just some
sponsored
things
by
that felt like
Great
weird
Plains
editing
Order.
decisions. Like they shot things out of
In-
order, like cut out large parts of the narrative.
In 50
They referenced a lot of things that
Lucy
never
wakes
showed up.
every day thinking it is which day of the week?
This was way too hard. I guess
Oh,
they've gotten
man,
half
so
and
many
half.
choices.
It ends with a Y.
Yikes.
5, 4.
Wow.
Repeat the question, please.
Call the Wild
In
Inspector
51st
overperform.
Dates, Lucy wakes up
Call the
every
Wild
day
what?
thinking it is
Supposed to
which
overperform.
day of the week.
We'll just say Friday.
That is incorrect for 2-point steal.
This could be a big steal here, Ken.
Yeah, it could have been.
Not again.
It could have been, but that's a really fucking hard question.
Incorrect. We're looking for Sunday.
I love that movie,
Sunday,
too.
Sunday.
But I haven't seen it in a long
All
time.
right.
Apparently, if you had seen it contextually, it makes sense because it's always she's always on
Sunday
duty
Bloody
at
Sunday.
work, and
Yeah.
it's always like the football game or something.
Rejects find themselves with a
What is
9-point
this?
lead, and now the Cuckoo's Mess steps up to the wheel and gives it a spin. Drew or Rick or the baby, who's going to do it?
VideoDrew is gonna spin. The spin is in. The spin
Man,
is in
I
for
should never
VideoDrew.
spin the wheel
Very
again.
confused
I
as to
always
whether this baby prop is gonna last
I should
past this
not
point.
have done that.
Very awkward.
It's now my bad luck
We've
charm.
got
One of the all-time greats, Denzel Washington. Are we keeping it? Or are we spinning?
You got this. You
Spin
got
again.
this,
Spin
guys.
again.
again. All right, a good spin from Drew. Good spin from Drew.
It wasn't a good spin. I did a
Yeah,
bad
Garth,
job.
I was thinking the same thing. I thought it was going to be a flop because Harrison Ford
Oh
really
my God,
didn't
my
look like he
pulse
wanted to
is
promote
It's
that
a- It's a
movie.
pulse-pounding moment here.
What?
Is
that?
Oh, it's
Call the
a
Wild.
choice.
Conan.
You could see me sitting there going,
Court
fuck.
running in. We know he's the highest.
Yeah,
stand-up
you never want to
manager
see them
of
sweat.
the
I try to
current
pull it like
He's running in to talk with them.
I think I was trying to do a thing like yeah, we actually wanted it. It was fine. We just wasn't a first
So-
choice.
So pause it
Anything
for a
else?
second.
Now
This
we're
is
going to need
key.
an answer from the
And if I hadn't
Reject
fucked
it.
up that first spin, they would have no idea what to give us for opponent's
Let's
choice.
get a choice here coming down.
Here, wait,
Here
pause it for a
was
second.
In a 5,
Yeah.
4.
Sure.
So what you guys don't see off screen is that Kaiser comes over to me and asks me and says, "How is your Tarantino?" And because what he wanted to do was he wanted to challenge the little thing saying like it borders on Tarantino.
What does?
The little marker.
Oh yeah, because it was kind of on the border.
So that's what he wanted to do, but I was just like, fuck it, let's just play the Denzel questions because I'm sure if it's Tarantino, it's probably going to be like
Also-
really hard.
Guess what? We wouldn't have mattered anyway. We had lost our challenge. Like I think that counts for the same kind of challenge, right?
Got it.
But also, I was right there. Let's see what happens. I remember like it.
One of the all-time greats, Denzel Washington. Are we keeping it? Or are we
See, if I
spinning?
hadn't taken my hand off,
You
maybe.
got this. You
Spin
got
again.
this,
Spin
guys.
again.
Watch this.
All right, a good spin from Drew. Good spin from Drew. All right.
Oh my God, my pulse is pounding.
It's a pulse pounding moment here.
Oh,
Is
it's a
it?
Yeah. See, that's
That's his
pretty,
lip.
right. That's definitely 2 times on Denzel. Like Denzel opponent's choice, right?
It must be It must have been weighted on Denzel then.
No, that's just how the wheel
A. Bill
goes.
Pullman, B. Martin
It will fuck you.
Sacas, C. Pedro Pascal, or D. David Harbour.
Yeah, I was thinking of Equalizer 1.
Also, I think we're all at the table. Everyone is equally surprised to find out Pedro Pascal was in that
is
movie.
Yeah.
incorrect for a 1-point steal. Your options: A. Bill Pullman, B. Martin Sacas, C. Pedro Pascal, D. David Harbour.
A. Bill Pullman.
Pedro
See, even they got it
Pascal
wrong.
is-
Now watch, and
Pascal's in that movie?
Yeah.
Looking for the red
David
Viper.
Harbour was
Why,
in it.
why didn't I watch
Looking-
that film?
Pedro Pascal is who we're with.
Guys, this is Matt. This is
He's so-
backfiring on us all.
He's so
All right.
he's so good.
Your
Fourth
fourth
question.
question
Fourth
of
question.
6. In the world of Denzel Washington, in the film Remember the Titans, Coach Boone. gives a
Okay,
speech
so you
to
now
his
understand,
players
like,
at the site
which
of
I
what-
also didn't, what, like, the context is with that Remember the Titans question. So the deal is that no one has ever gotten a question about Remember the Titans right ever in the history of movie trivia Schmoedown. And it's asked about a lot.
Then I don't
like-
feel so bad.
No. The big takeaway from that was somebody's finally remembered the Titans. Somebody got that wrong at the free for all. It was like a major thing. Like, yeah.
I
it
had
was
no
fun.
idea.
That being said, it was also a really stupid answer on my part because just think of the time period.
No, we were talking with each other, and
Yeah.
that's why I was just
But,
like,
clearly
get-
get it.
but
Civil
it
War.
seemed too obvious. That was the problem.
No, because Civil War, like, what kind of speech would you give to your like football team at the site of
But
the
it's- but
Civil
like,
War?
but for us in that moment, it seemed too obvious to be Gettysburg. So
Oh, that's
why
not what
it
I was
felt like-
thinking. I was
for
just
me,
thinking war.
it felt too obvious to be Gettysburg, and that's why like I didn't argue with like that's like when you were talking to me, I didn't debate you on it because I'm like, yeah, it can't be
see?
Gettysburg.
That is something we should be able to like, hopefully in the future, like, just be like, oh no, she has no idea what she's talking about. Because like, if you had an inkling, we should have gone with that. I was guessing based
No,
on
but
dates.
that's what I'm saying though. It's just like I thought Gettysburg was too easy, so that's why I
That's
was
funny.
like Yorktown.
Oh yeah, because like Yorktown is Hamilton period. Again, like just a strange, like, no, the answer is clearly Gettysburg. To the point that my mom's boyfriend, while walking past, apparently while she was watching this episode, hears that question and just mumbles, "It's Gettysburg."
Oh really? That's even funnier. He's like, they're idiots.
No, he
This
just said he
wartime
likes
battle.
war.
Is there another kind of battle?
It's a question for powers beyond.
Another day.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Bull Run, B, Antietam, C, Yorktown, or D, Gettysburg?
Seemed too obvious.
Yorktown.
That is incorrect.
Gettysburg.
Your
David
options
needed-
included Gettysburg, and that is the correct answer.
Fuck you, Greg.
It's the mask, John.
24-16.
All right.
And an excitable bunch of real rejects, but I would put the champagne on ice for now because the Cuckoo's Mess still has 2 questions in the world of Denzel Washington. They can have the lead that the current is.
And I'm
8
just giving
points for
up
the real
because the
rejects.
next one's gonna be like
Your next question. Penultimate in this round. Denzel Washington starred in what 90s film which features supporting performances by Viggo Mortensen, James Gandolfini, and Steve
Yeah, I
Zahn?
started not giving a shit about these fucking questions once it becomes clear how bad we're going.
But you did Crimson Tide. You did a good job with that.
We'll
one.
watch. Yeah, we'll watch it. Like I'll tell you my logic was.
5.
At first of all, I was like Steve
3.
Zahn.
They probably heard about the baby, Rick.
This thing is it's not breathing. I'm just gonna be honest.
Take me away.
You wanted multiple choice?
Multiple
Yeah,
choice.
yeah. Let's
Your
go
multiple choice options are: is it A, Crimson Tide, B, Ricochet,
I got
C,
rid of it.
Fallen, or D, The Bone Collector?
Wait. Pause.
Can we get a repeat?
Hold on. We'll repeat it.
Be your second one.
This is where I think I figured it out. You could just see that little hand thing, which is I've Sherlocked it.
Yes.
That's a JTE rule. Denzel Washington starred in what 90s film which features supporting performances by Viggo Mortensen, James Gandolfini, and Steve Zahn?
Okay, Gandolfini and Steve Zahn definitely not in The Bone Collector.
Right.
That's the one. I think I know it's that one's based on. It's by the same author who did whatever. Fallen stars John Goodman and Denzel as a pair of cops, and one of them's a cop and one of them's a serial killer. But the serial killer can jump into other people's bodies.
And then
It's just
Ricochet was Ricochet. What's his face? Russell Crowe.
No idea what Ricochet is. Crimson Tide was in the 90s and had like a large enough cast that I believe probably like a young Viggo before he was like super famous.
Wow.
Like
So here's the crazy thing about a little weird fact about Ricochet. So it had Ice-T and John Lithgow in it, but
Okay.
Crazier than that is that the story was by Fred Decker, who is the guy that wrote Monster Squad.
Whoa, that is crazy. Sorry, remind me what Monster Squad is.
What? You never... Wolfman has nards. Monster Squad was like the other version of Goonies.
Oh yes, I have heard of it. I've never seen it.
Oh,
We should
okay,
move
okay.
night.
Whenever you like, if you're before you go to bed tonight, after you get off this cast, you need to go to Netflix or go to Amazon Prime. It's bless you. It's on there. The Monster Squad. It is the best movie you will ever see, and I swear that like,
Rick,
yeah.
Should we have like a thing this week where we do a live cat? I'm not a live stream. Yeah, a live stream for Monster Squad. I think.
But I want you to watch that like in it's like without any distractions and just straight up for you to like just absorb and enjoy it. But yeah, if you want to, sure.
What's funny is I think Eric now knows that my running commentary for movies I have not seen is both the most frustrating and entertaining to the smallest amount of people like in the world. They find it entertaining because me and my family, we talk relentlessly over movies. Like even if it's our first time seeing it, that's like how we absorb movies is like Mystery Science Theatering it. Like we cannot shut the fuck up.
So Garth, Garth, here's a couple things. So they're doing The Bone Collector as a TV series coming up pretty soon. It got picked up, I believe. And then
who wrote that?
The Bone Collector. Well, it's an author. It's like a based on like the character is like a.
It's from a series, but it's I think the guy who did Kiss the Girls Who Made Them Cry, right?
Well, I know, right? Because it feels like that way.
Oh,
it's always like a woman with like a male protagonist that like trains the woman to be his proxy.
Well, no, that one's the Morgan Freeman, Ashley Judd. Okay, so that's the one I was thinking of. The Bone Collector and Kiss the Girls are.
So Jeffrey Deaver wrote the book, and then director was Philip Noyce.
James Pattinson did Kiss. Oh, I was thinking. Oh, so this I just totally got right by accident because I was thinking of Kiss the Girls, not the Bone Collector.
So you're thinking of James Patterson?
Yeah, no, I was thinking of. Okay, so I got the author right. But I got Kiss the Girls instead of whatever. I was thinking of what's his name? The person who did. Yeah, was it James Patterson? I guess so. But what else has he done?
Oh, but he writes all those books.
Kiss the Girls and the Bone Collector, or am I?
No. Well, Bone Collector is different than Kiss the Girls, but like Kiss the Girls, and then like oh God, not Kiss of the Spider Woman. Hold on. James Patterson.
Carrie always is in this? Well, anyway, so I got that question right.
Because he's the Along Came a Spider. Because it's Alex Cross is the character that Morgan Freeman played, and that's who that's like the guy that does all the that's what it is. It's like Jack Reacher.
No, that's I knew that part. Along Came a Spider. I was close with the spider thing. Why did I think Bone Collector, though? And I think but now I can't figure out which one I've read. I think I might have read The Bone Collector. It has a really messed up scene.
No, Garth, and you're right, too. And so what's funny is that Rob Cohen is a producer on Monster Squad, and so they're thinking about redoing it. Although I think in its original, it's classic. And also, Drew, did you ever watch Kids Incorporated?
Kids Incorporated. K-I-D.
So the guy that
I haven't seen it.
I hate you. You know that's Fergie, right?
That's what?
That's Fergie. Fergie Stacey Ferguson in Kids Incorporated.
Oh my God, that's right.
Mario Lopez is in season 1. Stacey Ferguson is in she's like one of the longtime tenured Kids Incorporated. Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Oh my God.
And then so the guy that shows up in season 2, he's in for a couple seasons. Of Kids Incorporated, he's in Monster Squad. Ryan Lambert.
That's a deep cut, my friend. Which one was the one that had Carrie Oles in it? Was Kiss the Girls?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got that one right just by accident. Going through real quick.
Crimson Tide?
That's a point.
But that one I just gamed out. That was the first time I was able to game something out.
No, as soon as you said that, I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that keeps them in.
I mean, because it had to be big enough that the cast wouldn't be remembered as the Denzel, Viggo, Steve Zahn movie.
You and me both, kid. In the world of Denzel Washington films, what 2012 film stars Denzel Washington and Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, this one I know. But I needed
Wait,
to
really?
hear the titles. I needed to hear the titles.
Okay, good.
Quick, the ruler.
Yeah, multiple choice, please.
I can provide that. Is it A, Safe House, B, Two Guns, C,
I was really going between
Unstoppable,
Safe
or
House
D,
and Two
Chaos
Guns.
Theory?
I knew it wasn't Unstoppable because that's Chris Pine. And then Two Guns is Mark Wahlberg. And then what was the last one?
It is A, Safe House.
Safe House, and the last one
24 to
was
18, Cuckoo's
the one that I
Nest,
knew
not their
wasn't.
strongest
Oh,
round.
sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, because Unstoppable was Chris Pine. Two Guns, Mark Wahlberg. And then I don't remember what the last one was. That's why I was just like Safe House.
I remember I was really between Two Guns and Safe House.
But what I thought was funny though is because like someone else I think made the mistake when it comes to in our comments is that they were thinking of the Ryan Reynolds Morgan Freeman movie. Not Morgan Freeman, but Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson.
Which one's that?
God, what was it called? It was called oh wow.
Oh wow.
It was called the Hitman's Bodyguard, which is gonna be a sequel.
Sorry. Never seen that. Never even heard of that.
Oh, Hitman's Bodyguard. It's I think it's on Netflix now. It was
The
good.
one that I'm always
It was okay.
the one that I've gotten right before is the one about him being or at least I think I got it right. The one about him being buried underground.
Oh yeah, that buried.
Buried. One time apparently a question was how much were the terrorists asking for a ransom?
Oh shit.
Like what or something like that. I believe that was the thing.
That is like a depressing movie too.
But also, whoa, spoiler. That just seems like a stressful movie.
That's not a spoiler. No, it's just depressing because like the guy's he's buried in the ground.
That's not depressing unless he dies.
I didn't say that.
I know, but you kind of did.
Sorry, guys. Blame VideoDrew. Don't blame Film Hong. Blame VideoDrew. Wait.
Sorry that
blame
I'm so good at narrative sense.
Yeah, blame VideoDrew. It's her fault.
Yeah, I think they've probably either all seen it.
Don't blame Cassette Rick. Blame
VideoDrew.
VideoDrew.
Oh wait, sorry. I don't have this on. Where'd I go? Oh, we've already done this part.
VideoDrew will take that, please.
Let's
VideoDrew
see.
will
And you
take
got the
that.
City of Angels. Man, I was freaking out that you didn't know. Whoa, hold on.
John
Move Vanobi again.
It is a technical knockout.
Thanks, babe.
because
Thank you,
the
babe.
Cuckoo's Nest could not conjure the name of John Hurt. Great
Yeah.
movie. Tough question.
You had a
Not
good
whole
guess
lot of
though.
people
Colin
saw,
Firth
but
was
John Hurt
great.
is great, as can
Was that my
John
guess? I don't remember
Hurt.
it.
Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
Was
I
he
remember
in it?
Cumberbatch. I remember Gary Oldman.
Was he
said,
in that?
Yeah, Colin Firth's in it, but it was John Hurt was the answer, and I didn't even remember John Hurt being in that movie.
I don't remember that movie that well, and I have no problems with like failing on that level. There's other things that like frustrate me about like that specific game. Like we just got real unlucky on a certain thing. Like I didn't like that Kaiser challenge, but nothing about not knowing Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy upsets me on like this needs to be changed.
Are you drinking Red Bull?
No, Diet Dr. Barks, brah.
Barks? Oh, root beer?
Diet Dr. Root Beer. Yeah, why do I keep saying Diet Doctor? It's because I have a lot of Dr. Pepper in my fridge too.
Well, no, because like there was that other that Dr. Pibb or something like that, or something, or Mr.
There
Pibb.
was Mr. Pibb. Please, he didn't go to non-doctorate school to win that. Never mind. Damn. Let's see. Which episode should we watch, you guys?
Oh, it's called Dr. Best.
Who?
I think that's what it is.
Dr. Best,
Well-
Dr. Pepper. It's because when they used to put a small amount of cocaine and things like Coca-Cola and also
That's
like other drugs inside of Dr. Pepper. So, it technically was a doctor. It was prescribing you medication.
Okay. All right, VideoDrew. I'm logging off for this session.
Okay.
But like Monster Squad, you watch it, and then when you want to stream it, we'll do it.
Sounds Gucci.
Wait, Gucci.
Gucci.
I love that movie.
Okay. Okay,
All
I'll
right.
see you later, Rick.
And everybody else, have a good time. Have a good time. Go to bed at some point.
Everyone go to bed. Go to bed.
Well, you. Okay. Good
I
night.
don't sleep. Night. Hi, guys. That was really fun. I'm still dying. I don't know about you. What do you guys want to do? I feel like I could totally stay in and watch another one of these. But I get it if everyone's sleepy. Oh my God, I'm so cold. That's like someone texting me being like, cut your stream off. $100. Or it's my sister being like, cut your stream off. What did I do with the cell phone? Bye, Rick Tom. I blame gravity. You just woke up. Well, if you're just joining us, everybody like and subscribe and hit that smash button, because that smash button is going to help me get new subscribers. And the more subscribers I get, the more seriously I take this whole thing. Likes equals friends. Do a Wild Berries one. I think I've done all the Wild Berries ones. Let's see. Aha, it was something like that. I think I've done all the Wild Berries ones. I kind of want to just to get an opinion. I want to do a Merle or not Merle. Yeah, a Merle or Bateman one. Hey, thanks, Rob Clark. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I know I probably look super tired. That's not on me. That's on my sick body. So if you guys would suggest within that Merle Bateman world, actually 2 competitors who I don't think I've ever seen them play a full game, and that's how much Fuckfish. Which one would you suggest? Merle versus Roca. Okay. I'm kind of guessing where that's gonna end up. I also kind of want to get a sense of Ben Bateman's playing.
Movie fights, Schmoedown.
Oh,
I
Eric,
want
this is gonna be like watching the Roca doc at your house because like I have no idea how any of Roca's backstory either. Seriously, I'm the one person who's like, I think like the Finstock exchange could be taken out of this entire show
in the way
entirely.
of the belt. And what did I
And,
say after Bespin? I was coming back for that belt. That's all I care about. That's all
And
I
I wouldn't miss that subplot of those old dudes who are good at movie trivia and care a lot about themselves. Don't at me. Like whatever's gonna go on here, I do not
Obviously,
care.
there's no stealing. Norman Reedus and
That was Boondock Saints though.
Very sad. Just
not
ready
a
to go to work.
chatty bunch.
No, they want to get going. They want to start. All right, starting off. Your first category is in the category of animated films. In which decade was the first Fern Gully film released?
90s.
Which decade
Oh,
was the first Fern Gully
80s?
film released?
How many of those movies have you seen?
85.
I've seen
that's
Avatar.
sure.
I've seen.
90s.
I believe there's 8 Fern Gully movies.
5,
90s.
4,
James Cameron working on
3,
another 4.
2, 1. All right, Mike, what do you got?
80s?
Drew?
1990s.
90s is correct for 1 point.
It is because my
1,
sister was already old enough to
80s
wear
feel
like a
to it.
Fern
Now
Gully
we're going to
outfit for
action
Halloween.
adventure, and your question is this: Norman Reedus and Sean Patrick Flannery play a set of fraternal twins in what film?
I like that.
Boondock
You ever
Saints.
seen twins in person, like actual twins? It's scary.
So DeVito and Schwarzenegger on ice.
Say it.
3,
Really?
2,
It's a hell of a
1.
show.
Drew McQueenie.
Boondock Saints.
That's correct, Mike.
Boondock Saints.
All right, there you go. They both 2-1.
Kalinowski on the board. McQueenie retains the lead.
All right, in the category of comedy, what is the first name of Dr. Evil's son in the Austin
Scott.
Powers films? Now that movie I like very much.
Very, very
The
funny.
first and second one.
First
All
and third one for me.
Oh, all right. All right. 5, 4, 3.
AJ, thank you
2,
for
1. All right, Mike.
donating.
Scott.
Correct for 1 point.
Scott.
Well, correct for 1
With
point. All right, there you go.
Bane.
3, 2. McQueenie has not missed.
These guys answering questions like it's jury duty for them.
Rob, no, I haven't, but I'll watch it at some point.
All right. Here we go.
It's like a library in here. We move on to drama. Your question is, consigliere Tom Hagen is played by whom in the Godfather films? Wow.
Consigliere
I
is
know
such a
one guy
good
that
name
might
for it.
Get that
Get
one.
that question right.
Like I said, predetermined categories. Predetermined categories. All right. 3, 2,
I love him in
1.
Newsies
All right,
so
Drew.
much.
Robert Duvall.
Correct for 1 point.
Robert Duvall.
Correct for 1 point. Kalinowski's starting to play really well.
yeah,
here.
they're staring each other down.
All right. Next category in the category of family
AJ,
films.
thank
James
you.
Cromwell plays Farmer
Southland
Hogan,
Tales.
or Hoggett, however you want to pronounce it.
I
In
somehow
what
messed it
movie?
up. Now I can't even see the
James
message long enough.
Cromwell plays Farmer Hoggett.
This,
What-
the answer is Babe,
Oh,
but
I'm glad
thank you,
settled on the
AJ.
pronunciation
Well, I
there.
had to battle with myself. All right. 3, 2, 1. All right, Mike.
Babe.
Correct
Where's
for 1 point.
That
Bane?
would be Babe.
That's correct for 1 point.
See that
All right.
pig singing? It is adorable
This is
to
a
this day.
good match.
AJ, have you ever read?
Here we go, gentlemen. In the world of fantasy science
Have
fiction,
you
your question
ever
is,
read
an
the
invading
comic
army of
book
aliens
that's based
are
on,
called
or that
menace
was done
in
as like a
what
prequel to
2014
Southland
sci-fi
Tales?
flick?
Like it was like Richard Kelly's whole vision. Wait, hold on. What's the
No, not
question?
the mirror
What was the question?
No, I was
Shit,
waiting
shit,
for you
shit.
to set it up so you'd mimic me. Forget it. All right. 3
Uh,
and 2, 1.
And a one.
a species. Is it mimic or is it species?
Oh, there you go, Drew. You can
Edge
go
of Tomorrow.
first. Sure. And Mike.
I said Edge of Tomorrow or Live, Die, Repeat.
Okay, that works.
Ooh.
That works. They're showing that works.
Why does that work? First of all, I never saw Edge of Tomorrow. That seems to get asked a lot. Let's put it on the list. VideoDrew Jeffrey Deaver wrote the Bone Club. It's not mimic. Okay. Well, don't at me.
Look at the
6'5".
big brain on
6'5".
Kalinowski.
There you go. I like that.
You
So
know
if
what?
anyone
I'm
knows
taking
how to
3
get it,
points away
so
just
whenever
for
someone
showing off a little
donates
bit too
and it
much.
gets a little
I
icon
would
thing
be
like on
better looking than you are.
SEN
All
or
right. And
Twitch,
Sounds good.
how to just make it appear
Next
on
category
this
is
site.
category
Thank you.
Thriller. Horror thriller. Which
Well.
thriller has an ensemble cast including John Cusack as a limo driver and Amanda Peet as a Las Vegas prostitute? That
We should cosplay as that.
and you
this
want to be
summer.
Amanda Peet? I get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a man.
No.
Well, you
All right. Fine.
gonna let you be a
3.
Vegas prostitute?
Shit. Hi. Sorry. That's crazy. Identity is one of my favorite movies. That I love to hate, and I couldn't remember. I couldn't pull that. My screen is looking much better. Thank you, Rob. Yeah, I can see every pore. Oh, so cold, so cold, so cold. Oh, wait, guys, I didn't even realize that this wasn't the fucking Merle match. This is coming up, like, while we're watching the first half, right? Sorry, guys. Like I said, my eyes glaze over a little bit at this stuff. Blah, blah, blah. But sorry that we were watching the wrong match. Okay, you can't hear it.
Beast. Beast giving the
Welcome
massive
to
Beast has been
Video
rubbing his
Didn't
shoulders for a good
Know
5
the
minutes
Internet.
All right, Beast. All right. Growl your way out of there. All right, let's go.
No happy ending for Roka.
All right, guys, this is it. This is the championship. We are ready to go. Any other?
I want to say something right
Yes. All right, there you go.
Of course you do.
now. Danny boy, did you enjoy having the belt for a little while? Because it's time to give it to me.
Are you gonna clean it for me and get it
I don't even want to have the match. I just want to watch them talk to
Oh,
each
no,
other.
no.
It's so good. All right, these guys have been going at it for a while, and we're ready to come down 5 rounds, gentlemen, for the undisputed movie trivia Schmoedown championship. Mark, please tell them how round 1 works.
Gentlemen, round 1 of your championship match will be like most round 1s. You will get 8 questions from 8 different movie categories. Each question is worth 1 point. You will have 15 seconds to write your answer on the dry erase board in front of you. Once you are asked to reveal your answer, please show the whiteboard towards the viewers and then say it at the same time. There's no penalty for missing a question. And again, each question is worth 1 point.
All right, Roka, please stop chewing gum into the microphone.
Not chew gum into the microphone.
That would be great. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. Let's start it up.
Let's make it happen.
In the category of animated,
It's kind of fuzzy.
a character named Lucy Wilde uses a lipstick taser in which film franchise?
You ever been tased before?
Yes, but I don't remember it. Does that count?
That's usually the way tasings happen.
So I can't really prove that it happened. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dan?
Madagascar?
Incorrect.
No clue.
What a bunch of dopes!
Looking for Despicable Me. Despicable Me is what we're looking for.
Despicable
All right,
Me.
here we go, Mark.
We move
Not down
on
with the
to
villains.
action adventure.
Universal Studios property too. That's a shame.
Jason Statham
Oh.
plays Frank Martin in what film series? You want to do your Statham? You have the floor.
My voice hurts.
No, you got to do Statham. This is the championship match.
I don't think I can do it. I'll embarrass myself.
Here's what Christian
5,
Jason Statham sounds like.
4, 3,
I'm Statham.
2, 1. Roka.
The transporter.
That is
Correct.
correct, Dan.
Transporter.
Correct. Tie game.
They're
All right.
awake.
All right, there we go. All right. Here we go. Category 3.
Is this stream probably
Category
gonna
of
get
comedy.
leave up because I'm not telling you if I know
What
the answers
city
or not
does the
because
climactic
I
bowling
keep forgetting to say
tournament take
things.
place in Kingpin?
Highest score you ever rolled? I got 181.
Mm,
I got 180.
You
I should
lied,
write
but
down
you
the
went
answer
below
though to see if I know it.
5, 4,
Um,
3, 2, 1. Dan.
St. Louis?
Incorrect. John.
Las Vegas.
Incorrect. Looking for Reno, Nevada. Reno.
Close enough, man. Come on.
But huge
I think I would have
thanks to
said
Dan Ball for
Vegas.
promoting my shows at the St. Louis Funny Bone tonight.
Half points.
Okay. All right. Here we
That's actually happening.
Yeah, you taking a DeLorean? All
I'm
right.
flying out of Burbank.
I love that. All right, here we go. Mark, category 4.
Drama. Who starred as Tom Booker in the 1998 film The Horse Whisperer?
Good old horse whisperer.
You ever whispered?
You ever do a horse?
okay.
You're like,
Hey, buddy.
hey,
You're
what's
doing
up?
great.
Thank you so much. All right, 5, 4,
Keep running.
3, 2, 1. John,
Robert Redford.
correct. Dan,
Robert Redford.
correct. Tit for tat. There we go.
All
All right.
My thing says Robert Redford.
Tight game so far. All right. Category of family films. Name the Being John Malkovich director who also helmed 2009's Where the Wild Things Are.
Spike Jones.
I did not
Hated
like that
movie.
No,
Hated
okay,
it.
good.
Love
Together.
the book.
All
Love, I actually read that book.
All right. 5, 4.
Oh, I love it
Three,
when they ask something in the
2,
context
1.
of Being
Dan.
John Malkovich, but
Mike Jones.
all you'd have to know is who
Spike Jones.
directed Being John
Correct.
Malkovich,
All
but they
right.
consider that such a deep
Woo!
role.
Woo! This is the championship match. right
Goddamn
off the bat.
Reno. Goddamn Reno.
3
All right.
questions left in round 1. Your next category is fantasy science fiction. You'll find the Hornburg Fortress in what movie franchise?
You say that again, the what?
The Hornburg Fortress.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
None of us know, do we?
1. John,
Divergent.
incorrect.
I have no idea.
Incorrect. That would be
Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
Lord of the
Hornburg.
Rings.
Oh, wow.
I've never heard
Where,
that.
where Helm's
What is this
Deep
inner geek?
Yo,
all right. Here we go. Category of horror thriller.
that's
Which
incredible.
actress starred opposite Alec Baldwin in the 1996 legal thriller The Juror?
Hard word to say, but you nailed it. Juror.
Juror.
The
Like
Rural
Jason could not
Juror.
do that.
he can do a lot of other things.
That's true. 5, 4, 3, 2, and Dan.
Demi Moore?
Correct. John.
Demi Moore.
Wow. All right. They know
These
what
are
they
like all
know.
old people in the shows.
Here we go. Your last category in round 1 to possibly break this tie.
Donation.
Your wild card category
Oh,
is
subscription.
new
Wolfman
releases.
Thanos. Hello.
New releases.
Hola, welcome to the show.
They're probably going to hurt you in this game going forward. With the release of Underworld Blood Wars, how many total films are in the Underworld series?
15 seconds to answer.
You saw Underworld
4?
Blood Wars. I did not.
I was about to lie and say I like those films. I don't like any of them.
You liked it better than Resident Evil.
Well, that's true. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. John.
5.
Correct. Dan.
5.
Wow. We are tied at 5 going into round 2.
And that is the beginning of a championship match. All right, Mark, it's time for round number 2.
Round 2 works as follows. Each competitor gets a spin at the wheel. If you don't like the category you spun, you are awarded a mulligan. Whatever you spin, you must answer a series of 4 questions based on that topic. Each question is worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, you can check to multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1 point. Because we have a tied ball game right now, the decision goes.
This game
to
is
Dan
so
Ross.
boring to
Dan,
me. I'm
it's up to you. Would you like
sorry.
to spin first, or would you like to
It's
allow
spe-
John
just a
Roca
specific
to
game.
have the first spin?
I'll let John Roca have
Wow,
the first.
all
spin.
right.
Sounds good.
Champions challenge. Oh, no,
That's
no,
a-
real,
that's
real,
a-
real spin. A
Yeah,
real spin.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope we don't edit that out because that is funny.
There's the spin. And I
It's
know
a
what
tough
he's
little wheel.
And he's
Here we
going
go.
for horror thriller.
What are you saying,
No,
no?
what?
He's-
It's because their
Wait a
topics
minute.
I have no interest in their topics and movies. I think that these guys are.
Oh, that's animated.
That is
That's
animated.
animated.
Barely
That
hanging
is
on.
animated.
This is the
All
worst
right.
wheel ever.
See, that'd been a great
Whoever
wheel.
created it and sent it into Christian and did the Star Wars hat, love you.
All right, here we go. Outlaw.
Oh,
You hit animated.
damn it.
What is the name of the boy genius from the 2001 animated film from Nickelodeon that led to a TV series of the same name?
Jimmy Neutron.
Correct for 2 points.
Big watcher of that show.
In what Disney animated film do you hear the song Go the Distance?
Hercules.
Yeah, to say Hades was in it.
He knows his
He
cartoons.
does. Dawn of the Dinosaurs is an entry in which animated franchise?
It's called The Land Before Time.
Dawn of the Dinosaurs?
Correct.
The Land Before Time.
Land Before Time.
Incorrect.
Oh, fuck.
Ice Age.
Correct for 2
Damn,
points.
Oh,
Big
shit.
steal. Big steal
Big
right
steal.
there.
I wonder why. You're staying away from multiple.
Should have gone multiple.
All right, here we go. Last question. Who provided the voice of Queen Lillian in Shrek 2 and Shrek the Third?
Julie Andrews.
Correct for 2 points. So minus that steal,
Yeah.
11-7.
Look at how fast that goes
You
by.
didn't go to multiple choice in that one.
That's
Yep.
right, but sometimes he gets a little excitable, like that cute squirrel in Ice Age, the only redeeming quality of any of those
I
films.
don't think he
So now
knew.
it's
I
up
don't
to the
think he knew Ice
champion.
Age.
He will be giving a big spin here. Here we go. I know he's looking.
What season was this,
I think he's
guys?
trying to get a feel as to how hard you need to spin
Oh,
that wheel.
mixed bag.
Mixed bag. It's a big
bag.
question mark with loot inside.
Can I get some clarification on the mixed bag? Is that just
It could be anything.
could be anything?
Could be 4 questions from anything.
Ooh.
I mean, if you're a champion,
Oh.
Adelaide, gone to multiple choice. You know one of the multiples would have been Land Before Time.
just say it.
Be anything, huh?
You get
Yeah.
balls.
The temptation from Earl is strong here
It
right
is.
now, Christian,
Yeah.
but there's some other categories on the wheel he might be better at, some other ones that
Look,
might befuddle
So
him.
much, you know, if only to avoid the dreaded movie release dates.
You're gonna
I
stick
would
with it?
kill myself if I spend movie release dates on the second one. Let's see what the mixed bag
That's
category.
that.
is.
Uh-oh.
Let's do
Wait,
it.
that's going to be
All
a
right.
problem.
All right, let's do it.
Because isn't that like what Ben Bateman's really, really good at? That's interesting. And doesn't like Ben usually somehow gear the wheel towards being a lot of movie release dates?
Mixed
True
bag.
champion. True champion.
Here we go, Dan. We're reaching deep into that bag. Your first question. Which creature, according to a 1990s horror film, appeared if you said his name 5 times before a mirror?
Candyman, 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 Candyman. Then I'm not going to say it the 5th time.
Thank you
There
for
you
sparing
go.
everybody here in the studio and our lives. That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. Based on the 1974 book, what 1977 movie tells the story of the World War II Allied military operation entitled Operation Market Garden?
Wow.
1974 book.
1974 book. The movie came out in 1977.
5.
Give me multiple choice.
Is it A, a bridge too far, B, the bridge on the River Kwai, C, the bridge at Remagen, or D, the longest day?
It's either A or C.
5.
I'm going to go with C.
That is incorrect. We go to John Roca.
I'm gonna go with A.
That is correct
Wow,
for a
big
point.
steal there.
He
So
got
get
his point
one
back.
point.
That's why
Got
you
1
never
point
say
back
what you
out
think
of
it
that.
could
That's
be.
right. He lost 2 points.
Right.
He gets 1 back. And now we go to Dan Rowe, your third question in the mixed bag category. Hook, Sleeping with the Enemy, and the Addams Family were released in what year?
1998.
Just think about mixed bag. You never know when
Yeah.
Scott Mance is going to show up.
That's right.
I told you.
5.
1991.
He got it.
Wow.
Danny. 2 points.
Holy shit.
It's a LeBron shot.
Oh, no. He did that one.
It's a LeBron 3.
7.
All right. Dan, your last question in mixed bag. What gesture of support does the entire Notre Dame team do to ensure Rudy gets to dress for a game in the film Rudy?
What a good contextual question.
Well, I know what they physically do. I'm trying to see if I phrase it right. They quit. They walk up to the coach and they hand him their jerseys.
We can
That's
accept that. That is 2 points.
That's
They
2
turn
points.
in their
All right, so
jerseys.
the champion
Nice
takes
job, man.
a 1-point lead going into round 3, which
should've
is
gone multiple
the Jeopardy round. Mark, how does the Jeopardy round work?
Jeopardy round works as follows. The champion is in the lead. So, Dan, you're going to spin that wheel one more time. Whatever category you spin, we're going to ask you guys a question based on that category. Before we ask the question, you have those dry erase boards in front of you. You're going to write down a point value from 0 to 3. That's how many points you're willing to wager on what the question is. If you get the question right, you get that many points. You get the question wrong, you lose that many points.
And when you write your points down, you'll show those to Josh McCougar first before we ask the question.
He's
All
the
right.
guy in the pink suit.
All right, here we go, guys. So,
Yeah.
all right, Dan, please spin the wheel.
Got to
There's
warm
the
up
spin.
to this
Yeah,
thing.
there it is.
That's a
That's a
hero
good spin.
right
Like
there.
that.
There we go.
Horror thriller.
Thriller.
Horror thriller. All right. So, how many points will you guys bet? Write down your points, please. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to decide how many points, and then we're going to ask the question. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please write your points. McCougar, take a look at their points, please.
What do these guys got?
Guys, wait, what?
All right, here we go.
Your question in the realm of horror thriller. What actor played oncologist Dr. Lawrence Gordon in 2004's Saw? What actor played oncologist Dr. Lawrence Gordon in 2004's Saw?
Never saw a Saw film.
I see what you did, and I appreciate it, and I will laugh later.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dan, how many points did you bet?
I bet 2 points.
And you bet?
Carrie Elwes.
And Roka, how many points did you
I bet 2 points.
Yeah.
And I bet Carrie Elwes.
Both
Okay.
correct. There we go.
Okay.
You got 15-14 now. Look at that going in. What a battle here. Now we got into the dreaded speed round.
Well, Christian, assuming there is room on the table amidst all the jewelry and masks and whatnot, we can put 2 buzzers up there. We're going to ask you a series of 5 questions. When you know the answer to the question, you can buzz in. Each question is worth 1 point. If you get the question correct, you get a point. If you miss the question, you do lose a point. Once you buzz in, you have 2 seconds to answer the question. There will be a countdown. We have a clock. You get a maximum of 2 seconds, or else it is considered an incorrect answer.
All right.
What is the name of the character played by Robert Shaw in Jaws?
That would be John Roca. Quint.
That's correct. In what film will you find a news anchor named Veronica Corningstone?
Ah,
Anchorman.
damn it!
Correct.
That was a loud damn it by
It was.
Roca.
How long do you have to live after seeing the tape?
Roca. 7 days.
Correct.
Also
All right.
accepted
Tie
1
game.
week.
All right.
Your next question. Name a film starring Matt Damon released before
Mystic
Good
Pizza.
Will Hunting.
School ties.
That's correct.
Okay. And your last question. Who directed Pretty Woman?
Oh, fuck. Richard Benjamin.
Out. Okay, so 16-16.
Damn it!
Loses the point. 16-16 as we go into
Whoa.
the fifth and final
Yeah,
round.
that
This is what you want. Tied at 16. Opponent
those sound
getting
effects
points
are
left and
amazing,
right.
Eric.
Nobody's
This
getting
is before
technically
your
knocked
time,
out.
huh?
Nobody's getting knocked out
Especially
here.
compared
This
to
is
Rokas,
the
damn
championship
it.
match we all crave.
All right, Mark, so how does the fifth round work?
Happily, I have the answer to that question. Each of these competitors is going to give us a series of 3 numbers ranging from 1 to 25. Those numbers correspond up here at the desk to a movie category. Those category questions range from point values of 1 to 3 to 5. Dan Murrow, you are the champion, and thus it is a tied ball game. You get to select your numbers first.
16, 8, and 1.
16, 8, and 1.
Going
John Roca.
backwards.
My God, you took 2 of my numbers. No bullshit. Damn it.
You guys going to get a coffee after this?
Fuck.
Come on, John.
They're numbers, Mr. Roca.
Yeah. All right.
5,
10,
4,
18, and 22.
10, 18, and 22. 10, 18, and 22. All right, John Roca, you are the challenger, so you will go first with your 1-pointer, which is category 10, and that is the category of sports movies.
Okay.
Athletics.
Sure. For your 1-pointer, in Rookie of the Year, which Major League Baseball team does young Henry Routgardner play for?
Shit. Rookie of the Year.
5, 4, 3.
Minnesota Twins.
Sorry, looking for the Chicago Cubs. Chicago Cubs now goes back to the champion, Dan Merrill.
You were thinking Little Big League.
Yes.
Yep.
Thinking Little Big League. Dan Murrow, your 1-pointer comes from the world of classics. And your question is, you'll hear Marlon Brando yell Stella in what film?
Come on.
Streetcar Named Desire.
1 point for
1
Dan
point. All right, back to John.
for Dan Murrow.
Back to John Roca now. Category 18 for your 3-pointer. Category of family films. Tony Perkis, played by Ben Stiller, is the name of the fitness guru that takes over a summer camp in what movie?
Dodgeball?
Can you repeat the question again? I'm sorry.
Tony Perkis, played by Ben Stiller, is the name of the fitness guru that takes over summer camp in what movie?
Ben Stiller?
Go back up. Way back up. You guys see me yet? Let me know when I'm back on YouTube. Guys, we back up. Let's see. Yikes. I don't know how to do this one. Let's see. Back up, right? Oh, this is a lot of fun, you guys. Super fun. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to call it a night after this stream, too. I'm obviously dead tired, super sick. But thank you for letting me work out some of my aggression tonight, guys. And thanks to Rick for coming on. Let's see where we at. Where? Don't at me. There we go. Wrong thing. Dodgeball, right? Hold on.
Ben Stiller?
There we go.
I don't know. A dodgeball. I don't know.
Looking for heavyweights.
Ah.
Heavyweights.
You clearly weren't a fat kid. I saw that movie 38
All right,
times.
so it comes down to this for John Roca. He has to hit the 5-pointer, or Dan Merle retains the championship.
That's a good point.
Category of dramas. Which film sees Jennifer Lopez
Good night, Rob.
and Billy Campbell in a failing abusive relationship?
Enough.
Correct for 5 points. Roca stays alive. But Dan Merle actually needs to. So with that point, he has forced it. Dan has to hit the 5-pointer no matter what to win. So let's see what happens here. All right. They get to category 8, the 3-pointer for Dan Merle.
Just a little warm up here as the points play out for Merle. Your question: what is the name of the location that houses Genie's lamp in Aladdin?
The Cave of Wonders.
The Cave of Wonders?
Yeah. Well,
Nice.
yeah.
Wow. All right. There we go. All right. Comes down to this. The final question for Dan Merle. If he hits it once again, he will retain the title. If he misses it, John Roca is the new champion. What is the final question?
But first, a word from our sponsor.
What year was this?
We're
You know?
back, Christian. And your category, Dan, to retain the belt, is directors. Directors.
Okay.
Your 5-point question for the win. Who directed The Burbs?
Oh my God, was it Zemeckis?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Barry Levinson.
And your winner, and the new
Whoa.
He's got it.
Oh, my goodness.
The answer was Joe Dante. Joe Dante was the answer.
Oh, I wasn't ready.
The Outlaw is the new champion.
Oh, he's turned back into the outlaw now. Did you hear him squeal right after he got that correctly? Oh, my goodness. I have never seen the Roca more excited than right now.
Oh, wow. Someone else would say, oh, wow.
What a unbelievable. I mean, that was. Wow, I'm speechless.
You know, Christian, you break down the match, and it's great to see the outlaw and all the pomp and circumstances of getting the belt. But let's take a moment to appreciate the greatness of Dangerous Dan.
Are you kidding me? That's the best player
So,
in the world.
Merle
Are you
lost.
kidding me?
Well, he doesn't have the belt anymore, but the
what-
run that he went on.
That match was insane. It looked like Roca was about to.
Okay, guys, I'm going to head out because I am tired and whatever.
But the 5 didn't do it.
But,
this is the game.
Don't at me. Just press that like and subscribe button. I'm gonna wash all this crazy shit off my face, and hopefully let me watch these little outros, and then
classic movie series such as
and then
Home
let's
Alone.
go.
I mean, this is the dream. This is the dream, and he did it. And Merle showed exactly what Merle's all about. And you're absolutely right. This is not the last time we'll see Dan Merle and John Roca. They'll play again, and we're going to see both of them in the free-for-all. They're going to be in our version of the Royal Rumble, and it looks like we have a big storyline here happen. The Horsemen are back on top now with that victory, as their leader is Say it with me. John Roca is the movie trivia Schmoedown champion of the world.
It is
unbelievable.
hard to believe the Outlaw is holding the belt. Dangerous Dan Merrill proving his nickname as well.
Look at that score. Look at that score. What a match.
It
that
doesn't
was.
get any closer than that. And for
I feel like we've gotten
interview
closer.
with the winner
Oh,
and
it's
the
'cause it's
loser of the
doubles.
championship match, we turn it to Emma Fife. It's all yours.
Thanks, guys. I am here with your new movie trivia Schmoedown champion, the Outlaw, John Roca.
Yeah. Hi, Emma.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm speechless and I'm super excited.
Yeah.
I mean, and exhausted. What a match.
I
What a
mean,
match.
you talked a big game going into it, but
I did.
I know there were some nerves.
Yeah, a lot of nerves, but you know, with Dan Merle, you can't get too wrapped up. You can't get too crazy because he will take advantage of it. So I was keeping it even keeled. Even when I made the mess ups, I made the outbursts during the game to release the tension. That's how I do it.
Wow.
I think
That's a
my
big
background
mood.
helped. Yes, agreed. Listen. We had some losses recently as the Four Horsemen, and someone had to step up and win some belts. And I took it off their crown jewel of the Lion's Den. Now I'm the champion. We're going to come
Jesus.
back and be the tag team champions. And this man's going to be the Inner Geekdom champion. And then we're going to have all the belts.
Wait, who's the guy on the left? Or is
Yeah.
that
This was
Tom
definitely a
Oski?
really big win for the Horsemen, who have been struggling
Yeah.
as of late. So you're bringing the belt back to the Horsemen. You're bringing the belt back to Collider. I got to say, John Roca, every time there was a category, you acted as if you didn't know anything. Was
No.
that a strategy?
No,
Or?
not at all. You never can estimate. You never know what's going to pop up. You never know what's going to happen. And with Dan Merle, you have to be on your toes all the time. He's a great champion. Pushed me to the limit, pushed me to the edge, had me play my best game. No tricks. No tricks. I didn't go southpaw. I didn't switch up. No tricks. I fought him straight up and I beat him straight up.
That's absolutely true.
Wow.
Now, going forward,
That's a
obviously, a
whole
lot of
mood.
people are going to be coming after you. You know, we're looking
That's
at
how it
a
works.
Mark Riley or a Clark Wolf or a JTE coming up
Right.
next. Who are you most scared about potentially facing?
I'm not scared of anybody. You line them up, I knock them down. That's how it works.
Yikes.
I beat a murderer's row to get here, and I beat the head murderer to win the title. And that's how it works. Whoever's coming up, JTE, yeah, great. Bring him on. Well, he's finally starting to win. Great. Took him 3 years. Who else you got? Riley, I beat him twice already. Clark Wolf talks a good game, says she doesn't want the belt. Then when she fights, she gets rattled. I'll rattle her again. And even Bibiani. I know Bibi wants it. He's going to take some time. He's going to earn his keep. And then maybe someday we're going to fight. And then maybe Matt Nost as well. He may want it. You line him up. You knock him. I knock him down. That's how it works. That's how it works.
Wow, it sounds like there might be a little dissent amongst the
Oh, no.
Four Horsemen.
Just saying,
here.
I respect that they
Wow,
want
that was
belts.
already
I
getting
respect their
defined.
hunger and their knowledge.
This is an actual den of lions, not the posers over there. Here are all killers in this force.
Yeah, I'm right.
The horses are the real lions. Brilliant.
Growl, growl.
Great. Put that on a t-shirt. The horses are the real lions. Well, congratulations again, John Roca. A match well fought and well deserved. We'll be right back with Dan Merle. All right, we are back with the narrowly
Okay,
defeated
guys.
Dan Dan
Well,
Merle.
I want
Dan,
to end this. Just to
you
get a
are
sense.
a Schmoedown legend. No matter what the results of this match were today. How are you feeling right now?
You know, every dog has his day, and I'm talking about me, not Roca, by the way. This is a tough game. People play this game hard. No one's ever going to run through this thing undefeated. I knew this would happen one day, and I mean, look at the guy that was just here, standing here talking to you. I can't think of a guy who'd be prouder being the champ and who I would want to face again to get that belt back from than John Roca.
That is true. John Roca definitely really wanted this belt since day one. But Dan, I got to tell you, you up there watching you is incredible. You're just, nothing shakes you. Roca, every question, he's like, oh, I don't know. But you answer without hesitation. I thought you had this, man.
I got shook a little bit. If you go back and look, I actually gave Roca a point
Yeah, he
unintentionally.
did.
I forgot about stealing, and I narrowed down that multiple choice to A or C, and I took the wrong one. So that was a slip on my part. He might have rattled my cage a little bit, if I'm being honest. That's the kind of mistakes I try not to make. But that was a good, clean game. I hope people enjoyed watching it. It was a hell of a game to play, and like I say, it's I couldn't have asked for a better match for the belt.
Yeah.
Oh, we
As I
lost
say,
it again?
Win or lose, you're definitely going
Oh,
down
damn.
in Schmoedown history. What's your plan for getting the belt back?
Well, there's a lot of roads. There's a lot of roads back to the belt. If I have to fight my way back up to the belt, I will do that. I know that there's an event coming up that might give me an avenue to come.
Yeah,
back
the
to.
free for all.
The free for all.
Okay, guys.
And, I'm going to officially submit.
I
my
think
name
this is
right
where I head
here,
off for
right
the
now.
night. Thanks for
I
bearing
was
with
hoping
me
that
for
maybe
another
I'd
night
be
of
able to
blah,
win
blah, blah,
another
blah,
one of those
blah.
belts, but
But
that's the way that
love
I
you
gotta get a
all.
rematch.
And yeah, good night,
I'll be happy
Allie.
to
Good
win
night,
that.
Garth. Thank you
Get that
guys
shot
for
back to the
all the
belt
help
that way.
you've been
On the
offering.
road back to the
I'm
belt,
gonna
who do you
figure
think is
my
gonna
shit
be
out
like
pretty
the next
soon.
person to take down?
Okay,
Obviously,
bye.
besides Roka, who's the current champion now, who else are you like really trying to